we open the scene at a lake that's black and ichor with a bunch of nasty stuff. We seen a mysterious figure drop a burlap sack, I think it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Into the water. Elena being like, ooh, we're gonna... there could be some good things in that goodie bag. Decided she wanted to go out with Gowain in a paddle boat to this figure. He said something about the fish is not biting. There's no fish. The fish is not biting. And then at that point, Elena just jumped in, having a hell of a time because of her heavy armor, and Gowain... What was Gowain doing? Gowain, what was you doing? Was you freaking out?
Gowain was basically just surprised that whatever you did.
Also watching the man up above. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't hard the entire time in the water. Going down was easy.
Yeah, going down was easy, but she had a much harder time coming up from it, especially with the bag that she was carrying. Struggling to get up, Gowain helps her up into the paddle boat along with the bag that she's carrying, and she tears it open to discover the missing Vistani girl.
Mm-hmm.
And bringing all the sass, this little girl got under Aranea's skin and was demanding we take her home. In doing so, we took her home, got very drunk, very happy father, even got rewarded in playing a game for 3 gifts. Though I can't remember the other 2 gifts. I can remember Elena's. She got a bunch of, Strahd coins? Yep. And, Daryl returned to us, too. His brother, in the mirror, got released.
Yes.
That's all I can remember.
I think we then decided that we're headed to the walled city of Kresk.
Oh, yeah.
Or we were planning on going there.
You guys really hadn't come up with a direction that you wanted to head in, but you guys
Yeah.
did release Daryl, or you released Roxius through some detective work and some clever use of spells. Yeah. Beyond that, you guys got your reward, and you guys talked to each other over some drinks and got to know each other better.
Oh, wait, yeah, we did play that drinking game. That was Arenea's idea.
Yes. And a better idea of everyone's ambitions and motives at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But from there, you guys are deciding where to go.
The moon. No?
Maybe.
Look, Final Fantasy 14 Fan Fest just happened, and we're going to the goddamn moon.
No
funny.
spoilers. Sorry. Never mind.
It's more of a Final Fantasy 4 thing for me.
14. Oh, the new classes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, back to Strahd.
So you guys are in the camp. Daryl and Roxius have left to lick their wounds, so they've said.
Then
The day is yours.
let's see. There was talk that there was the observatory, which was bad, but possibly profitable. The mill, was it? Wherever Gowain had the, or was that the church, monastery?
The monastery?
Yeah, the monastery. Yes. That's also another point of interest. There was the winery, which was quote unquote friendly, where we might be able to get a cart and horses. And then the wall city of Kresk. So we just need to decide on where we're going now. I like the sound of the monastery, honestly. Mostly because of character development, and there's something there for Gowain. And I love it. Joe, could you bring up the map
Oh
of the area
yes,
that we have?
I'm on it. You're all not.
Yep.
I do that all
We're staring at clown
Strahd's staring back
Strahd.
at you.
Yeah.
No, I meant like the actual world map, so I could kind of get an idea where the monastery is, and if you wouldn't mind.
I could take you over to that. Currently,
The Abbey of St. Marconia.
We are roughly here-ish.
yep.
The walled city of Kresk. I can't see it on this map unless it.
Aranea is the group token.
Mhm.
You know that the walled city of Kresk is to the west.
Oh, it's probably this. That looks like a walled city. Okay. So the monastery is maybe this on the map.
It was on a hill, but I didn't write down which direction. Prominent hill in the distance.
Okay, yeah, so that's the
Oops,
monastery.
too big.
question
Sorry.
mark.
There we go. Sorry.
This looks very observatory-ish.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say. 1 second. I need to make this.
So you guys really don't have much of a map.
Yeah.
I will say, based off of what you know, is that there is the observatory, which is the blue X here.
Okay.
Oh.
The monastery that you saw off in the distance was over here.
Way over there. Okay. This is a very hilly area.
Wait,
Okay.
where is it?
Oh,
So blind
way
again.
to the yeah.
Like
way left.
like here, or I'm so confused. I'm very blind with
Blue
maps.
circle.
Blues.
Top left.
Thank you.
That move. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I like how close the observatory is. I know how excited Lyre was too.
Yeah, I was about to say that Lyre would certainly express interest in reaching the observatory if we were about to pass it.
Mhm. We heard it's dangerous.
He listed
Do you-
8 things as dangerous.
Basically, Barovia. Bad news all around. So, do we wanna risk it for the biscuit? Maybe.
I mean, I would be definitely, interested to go, because what if there's, more information about Barovia? Maybe some
Lyre
books.
certainly
Very
would
well,
be
maybe.
interested in checking it out and running if it's too dangerous.
As fast as those little bird legs could carry you.
Yeah.
Camel, you're in a roadrunner.
And plus, while we're
Big
traveling, I'm
coward.
thinking about sending a message to Ismark and seeing how he's doing.
Well,
Did we
I-
want to go into town and maybe get a wagon or a couple of horses?
I don't want to go back into that town at all, honestly.
I mean, we do have that hat. We can always disguise ourselves and...
Well, I mean, to be honest, the who was it that was in charge of the Vistani that we just left?
Lavash?
Yeah,
Yes.
Lavash.
Lavash.
I did ask about the supposed to get shit. Stop. Go.
I'm sorry. The dog's like, I'm so sorry. What was he doing?
He might have
I
nipped
guess
at
he
the
tried to nip at one of the rats.
Oh, bad dog.
Does it again, I'll backhand him. Serious. Has a heart attack.
He walked away
Anyway.
and I was like, I'm so sorry. I wanted to play.
I did ask about where we could find some horses and a buggy. And, they said something about farmlands in Crest, or I think it was farmlands. I know it was somewhere in Crest.
the winery. The same people who run the Blue Water Inn. That family has a winery that they may have something that they could sell us and or let us have. If I remember correctly.
That would mean we would have to tread back into town.
The winery's not in town.
Oh, okay. Then, I mean,
We just don't know where it is. We know where the observatory is, though. And that's not too far. We can make that there.
I just thought, you know.
I'm all for observatory.
I mean, I am too, but an easier way of getting around would be nice also.
Well, yes, but
Well, I mean, you do
Okay,
have
going
that
into
hat,
Strahd.
don't you?
I do.
what if you're found out?
Then we.
No.
What if
In
you're
no
found out and you're in there by yourself?
I can handle myself. I'm
That
a strong
entire
lady.
I mean, I wasn't
Entire
suggesting.
town.
I wasn't suggesting her go. I was going to suggest that I go. I mean, I also have.
What if
that.
you're found out?
I have.
There's an assassin looking for you. What if you are found out?
I have many spells that can make me teleport very easily.
Mm-hmm. And when you run out of spells?
Then I'm a quick runner.
Against an entire town who is out to turn you into Strahd?
All I'm doing is disguising myself as an old.
Kenku.
All I was going to do was disguise myself as an old woman, and say I need to buy a wagon and some horses for a farm.
Did we see any horses and or wagons in that town?
Give me a history check.
Yeah.
Just making sure you're asking me.
Yes.
You saw one wagon with 2 horses. Passing note, it was a very colorful wagon. You guys didn't really stop and look at it when you came in, but there were a couple of horses attached to it, and yeah, it looked very out of place.
There's that one, and the horse that the Burmeister was riding whenever he attacked us. I remember that one. So, maybe it's still incredibly dangerous, considering how the political structure of that town has shifted dramatically in the last day.
But what about my poor owl?
What about your poor owl?
Fine, I'll get more ingredients to make another owl. And Rainy just puts her head down.
You can if you want. I'm not saying no. I'm just playing, haha, devil's advocate.
I mean, you know, it probably is safer not to have a wagon or horses, actually. You know, track
I'm not
marks.
saying
and-
it's... No. wagon and horses is great for mobility. I'm just saying one person going into a town alone where the entire political structure of that town wants to see us for some mysterious reason. I don't like that.
I mean, have you ever thought about maybe the fact that this lady is pretending to be friendly with Strahd to make sure that he doesn't know that she's actually working against them? I mean, we really do just need more information on her.
I
But the
don't
problem
think people
is...
pretend to be friendly with Strahd.
Pardon?
I don't think people pretend to be friendly with Strahd. I think you are friendly with Strahd, and if you pretend to be, he will make you friendly with him, or you will be dead.
I mean, I don't think that we need to speak with her either. I just want to buy a wagon so that, you know, we can have an easier way to travel.
Just saying that it is dangerous. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying don't think it's going to be easy. Prepare for the absolute worst.
Fine, let's just go to the observatory then. Lead the way.
I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying if you do plan on it, do not think that you are able to just walk right in and be able to buy everything you want without consequences. That's all I'm saying.
What if the person who disguises themselves goes in with a party member, and we dress the party member up to be less conspicuous, maybe?
That's even worse.
Eh.
Rock. I'm sorry, Rock is being an ass right now.
Elena is gonna go up to Rock. She's gonna grab him by the face, by the headpiece, and she's gonna be like, what is wrong with that?
Do you know how easily disguises can be removed?
I didn't remove it last time that I...
I'm
last
not saying
two
the magical
times.
I'm not saying the magical disguise this time. I'm saying the person we make up to look different.
They didn't... I mean, Aranea was going along with me, and she's perfectly fine. Look at her.
I am physically not stopping any of you.
Rainy just gives
I'm
you a
physically
side
not-
glance and is like, whatever, okay.
I'm physically
Rock.
not stopping any of you. I am just trying to be a voice of
What
reason.
if I let you borrow the hat?
I don't
So
want to go
you
in
could
there.
do it. Why not?
I'm not a people person.
But if we went in there disguised, we could maybe go try to scavenge at the Burgomeister's house if you wanted to.
Everything's
trying
trying
to...
over at this point. It's like a flea market. You got to get there first thing, or else it's junk.
Lyre, what do you think about this? Do you think it's a good or bad idea that we go get horses and wagon?
Kind of looks side to side, looks at his scroll, and like the true decisive creature he is, he shrugs and decides not to use his auger on it. There are bigger
Nice.
things to auger today.
I mean, I always have that necklace of warning. It it glows a special color depending on how high the chance of survival. I just didn't want to use it because, you know, Lyre's so helpful. And it's just in case of emergencies.
Again, I am not physically stopping any of you. You can go if you want. If you go, I will wait. But I will personally not be doing this. And I'm just trying to put in a little voice of reason is all.
Is anybody at this point struggling to carry the things they have. A wagon might be comfortable, but I'm not opposed to just walking. It's not necessarily a comfortable land.
Okay, then it's settled. Me and Aranea will go. Any objections? She's gonna look at Rock.
I'll just wave.
So who's
That's
going
fine.
where?
I guess me and Aranea are going to go try to locate a horse and buggy.
Only if you think it's a good idea, Elena.
I do think it's a good idea. I think that the more we are trapped in this fucking shithole, the more shit we're gonna acquire, the harder it's going to be to hoof it. And a buggy would be much simpler.
What she
At
said.
this point, you could tell that Elena is just tired of it.
Okay, so is it just you two going, and the rest of you are staying back?
Yep.
The others are able to join us if they want, but not making them.
Okay.
I will,
While you guys,
I'm not going to go into town, but I'll follow sort of to be near town, just in case.
so somewhat close to the town, like outside the gates.
Not within eyesight of the gate guards, but just kind of lurking nearby.
Larkin.
Larkin. I guess
Okay.
Rock would be convinced to do that as well with Gowain.
Okay. Okay.
We convinced Lyre to come with.
Lyre will go with wherever the majority of the group is, or whoever he thinks makes a best meat shield for him.
You'd probably be staying outside.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way out the Vistani camp. Are you guys leaving from the north or to the east? This will determine what gate you enter at.
Oh, yeah, I'm also going to stash my cyan shawl from around my waist into my bag.
Probably a good idea.
And Rainy, of course, I still need to update her picture, but Rainy, of course, is like hiding her adorable elf ears behind her hair as best as she can.
Okay.
And Elena will also use the hat.
Okay. What are you using that to be disguised as?
That same beautiful woman, Lyra.
Okay. Let's see. It's not listed before, but the DC for the hat is 13 investigation. Okay. And what gate are you coming from? The west, south, north, or east? The north and east are the further ones, and the west and south are the closer ones to the Vistani camp.
You said the west and east were the closest ones?
The west and south.
West and south, yeah. I feel like south would be best.
Yeah. We'll go south.
Okay. What the hell kind of organization is this?
None. That's what the organization is.
Really bad.
Alright. So, here's Irina. That doesn't help me. Here are all of you, you titans.
Am I the armor titan?
That story is over, sir. Okay.
Watched the first season. That was it.
Irina will stay back with everyone else as well. Okay. As you two are approaching the gate, I want both of you to give me perception checks.
Okay.
Okay. As you both are approaching, both of you notice that there are two gate guards, or at least two individuals standing up, posted above by the gate. But as you guys are still a ways out, but
Mhm.
guys approach closer and closer. There is no calling out to you, and the gates appear to be shut.
Okay.
Probably like 50 feet out by now.
Okay.
As you continue approaching, there's still no response. There's no calling out, no movement.
Are they alive, do you think, Elena?
Elena's gonna call out and she's gonna be like, "Hey, ahoy there!"
No response.
She's gonna slowly turn to look at Irina and she's gonna be like, "I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about this."
Aranea is going to look at the guards, and she's going to just be like, I wonder. And she's going to like use prestidigitation to like she's gonna use a puff of wind like on the guards to see if they're alive or are they dolls or something like that. I don't know.
You are not close enough to do that, as the range is 10 feet.
Oh,
And they
of
are
course.
also, I would say, at
Right.
least 20 feet up.
Right.
Minimum.
I'm tired. I haven't had my coffee yet. Should we go around, or I mean, maybe we should knock on the gate?
That's what I was thinking. So yeah, I guess we're both gonna go up and give a go at the gate, knocking on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you guys approach the gate, both of you guys can see that getting this close, the gate is open, ever so slightly, enough for a person to squeeze through if they were to turn sideways and shimmy themselves in.
I'm gonna look up at the guards again.
You're currently underneath the main like platforms of the gate. You cannot see the guards from here. They are above you, and they have their own kind of the wooden platform. There are stairs on the inside of the gate leading upwards, but you cannot see the guards from your current position.
Aranea, go first.
Through the door or up the stairs?
Not up the stairs, through the door.
Through the door? Okay. And I'll squeeze through the door.
Okay. Kind of turn sideways and you squeeze through. It's a little tight, but you're able to get through. Like this is barely opened, and it's not something that you can move by yourself, as these are operated by mechanisms up above.
They learned.
Elena's gonna do the same thing.
Okay. It's a lot tougher for you. It takes a little bit more oomph and squeezing through, particularly mainly because you're wearing heavy armor that has some size. But through like some scraping across the wood, you are able to get through. On the other side,
Does it look like the gate was just left open, or does it look like it's broken or something?
you can give me an investigation check.
Yeah.
This is creepy.
Looking over the gate, particularly where Rock was pointing at before, and kind of giving like the general notation of the mechanisms before. From what you can see, there doesn't appear to be any visible bludgeoning or any damage that you can see. Everything looks like it would be operating fine. You're not an expert with mechanical matters per se, but you have a fairly good understanding of how the world works, just with how
Yeah.
intelligent you are.
Yeah, no
looks
broken
fine.
pieces of wood or anything like that.
Nothing obvious for sure.
What if this is a trap?
Oh. Maybe we should go.
No, we came here to do something. We're gonna do it. I'm just thinking out loud.
How about we go, see if those guards are alive? Or...
You do that because I'll clink clink.
Right. So yeah, I'll head up towards where the guards are, sneakily, to see if I can, like, peek and be like, are they dead? Are they dummies?
Okay, give me a self check.
Sneaky.
Oh,
Yes!
yeah!
Not only do you make it up the stairs relatively quietly, you're also pretty comfortable with how low you kept your silhouette going up the stairs from the city, as people going up above and towards the skyline are quite visible towards anyone in the city or out of the city. But you feel like you got a pretty good measure of keeping yourself to the ground and quiet. As you climb up the wooden stairs, you turn around, you head back up to the wooden platform of where the wooden walls are. You peek above and you see both of the guards' hoods over their heads, tied to the chairs. And looking at them, you can see that it looks like their heads are a bit slumped down,
No.
and their weaponry is on the ground. That's what you can see from there. You're probably a good, like, 15 feet away, including downwards as well, because you're not up the second set of stairs leading up to that platform.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back down to Elena. Even though my curiosity is peeking and being like, so they're either unconscious or dead. They're also tied to their chairs, and yes, I definitely am thinking this is a trap now.
We should go.
Yeah, we should go, definitely.
Yeah. You go first. Go on.
Sure. So I'm actually gonna try and, like, pull the door open. Oh, I'm gonna look at the door and be like,
I mean, I can help you do that.
well, I think it'd be easier to open up the door a bit, and then that way we can try and get out of here faster. In case we get stuck.
Okay. I guess I'm going upstairs to look for the mechanism.
No, I just meant, like, pull on the door and try and push it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The mechanism will be right next to the guards.
It's okay. You stay down here. I'll go up. See what I can do. Yeah. Elena's gonna go up.
Okay.
Quietly.
And then
Yeah,
I'm just
check.
gonna take a look down the road down towards here just to make sure there's nobody, like, coming our way.
Give me a perception check.
Nope.
It's gonna be bad.
I don't see anybody.
Elena actually makes up the first set of stairs perfectly fine. And when she actually gets up the second set of stairs to take a look up at where the guards are and everything, you see something with your previous perception check. You see something hanging from their faces. Something thin, kind of fluttering in the wind. And as you're kind of leaning in and like, what is that? You fall face first down onto the upper platform, clanging loudly, which is very, very strange, as the dress of Lyra is very not metallic and heavy-weighted at all, but you definitely made a significant amount of noise. And Aranea, as you see no one is in the area and you hear this cacophony above you, you're quite glad and a bit mortified that no one is in the area.
Oh, thank goodness.
But as you right yourself on the platform, you can see that there are levers by the guards and where they are seated. And one is partially pulled.
Can I make a quick medicine check on the guards?
You would have to get closer to kind of like see anything about them. They have their hoods up and they're kind of face slouched down.
Yeah,
But-
I think I ought to do that.
So you kind of want to. You'd have to get into either touch range or a different position where you get more visibility.
I'll try to get in a more.
Okay.
Well,
Just gonna put you.
you know what? I'll try to get right up on them.
Okay. As you approach up to them, give me a medicine check.
Okay.
I would say also, as you're approaching them, you see that both of them have pieces of paper tied to their face with bits of rope.
Mm.
Taking a quick look at them, it looks like the one closest to you has been bludgeoned rather deftly in the temple, and looks like they're going to have one hell of a nasty bruise. And the other one looks like they have been beaten by some blunt object or objects, and looks like they are also going to be quite bruised, but far worse. The other one was rather deft, and this one was rather quick and brutal. Both of them appear to be alive, but severely beaten.
I'm going to pull the lever.
Okay. You pull the lever, and you hear the shifting of one of the gate doors opening entirely. So right now you see the door behind you open up.
And I'm gonna head back downstairs. Trying to be quiet.
Okay. You also stumble quite a few times on the way down. You did not fall, but you could have been quieter.
Well, we definitely need to get you some quieter armor. Well,
They're alive.
oh,
They've just been really beaten quite a lot.
sometimes think that we need to stay and try and fix things, but I don't know.
I don't think there's any hope for this city.
Well, I can get more ingredients for my bird. Plus, if we ever do come back here, I can just try to find it again. Or use it again, I mean. Because it'll disappear, obviously, if I recast it. Well, let's get out of here. Let's just walk forever, and I'm fine with walking. Let's go.
We'll walk
Really
out.
just heads down the road.
Okay, so you guys are heading further in the city, or you're leaving?
Leaving.
Leaving. Back towards the
Okay.
west.
Okay, so you guys are heading out, and take a glance back at the guards. You can see the fluttering of those pieces of paper on their faces as they're bound in place, alive, but whether as a message or something else, leaving the town of Vallaki behind you. The rest of you see all of this kind of transpire as it goes along, and both of them walking out, seemingly not going very far at all. You guys are at the forest line. You all regather.
Well, Rock was right.
Terrible place. The guards were badly beaten.
They left the gate open.
A smidgen.
And so we opened it and decided to leave instead.
Here's a question.
Hmm.
Your boyfriend and his brother, what were they doing? Did they do this as a in and out real easy for them?
Gonna look at Aranea.
What do you mean? You're the
You
one
can
dating
talk.
Daryl.
No, you can talk to them and ask. And
Oh.
yes, I am the one dating.
Sorry,
Yes.
no, I was confused. I thought Rock was like, you're dating Daryl. I'm like, no, I'm not. What are you talking about? Sorry, it's been a
Whatever, we're all
long week.
human. We even look the same. It doesn't
Like, we
matter.
might have similar names, but don't mix up our character plots, okay? I'm like, looks like Gowain, what? Sorry. It's been a long week. Well, yes, I can. I can cast it right now if you want. So I'll, let's see, one second, I have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. There we go. 24. So I'll just cast Ascending. And spells. Boop. I wonder if that paper had anything on it. I mean, it could have been a message for us, or it could have been Daryl who did it. I mean, those also could be Burgermeister guards that were left out as a message to others. I mean, we did leave the gate open, so if we want to go together now as a group into the town, we could. He says that they took a stroll into town and he taught them some manners and left them with sweet words. So maybe that's a yes? He's very poetic but confusing sometimes.
Okay, well,
If only I could give you the spell.
Right.
If I hug somebody while casting mage armor, does it work on them? Like, no. I wish.
Let's see.
That's what the ceremony spell is for.
Yes.
I wonder. We didn't see any other guards other than those two, right?
Not that you saw from there, no.
But,
Well, I mean,
guys,
if we...
I'm honestly thinking about being really, really dumb.
I would prefer not thanking though.
I was about to say
Yeah.
something really snarky, but maybe not. But it was out of character. Never mind.
Enterprise calls.
Please. Please.
The call you're trying to make cannot be completed
Um,
dialed.
That's what happens when the person's dead. Like, oops, okay, well, they don't exist anymore.
And also fail for other reasons.
The deity you're trying to reach.
Well,
cannot be
if we, just to let you know, I can always use the spell, you know, more than once. And of course, if we plan to rest or even, you know, take a, you know, rest before we go into the observatory, it's all right. It's not a waste. Basically, you know, wizards being wizards. Get that,
You know,
one spell
wizard
slot
stuff.
back.
Wizards do what wizards do.
I mean, I also was going to see if Ismark was all right. If you want, Irina.
I would very much like that, yes.
That who's this Mark? I mean, I
That's Irina's brother.
oh yeah, brother. Okay.
I do. It was before we met you.
Aranea would remember this. What's the stone city called?
The walled city?
Yes, the walled one.
Kresk.
Kresk. Thank you.
So we just
May or may not be
Maybe
spelled
brother.
right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are heading to an observatory and it trails. Kresk is 26, so Kresk doesn't make it. That's funny.
You can cut off the I. That's fine.
Oof.
I would take out the then and be like, we're heading to an observatory and Kresk. So yeah. Or the I works. But I mean, we can always walk as well, because we're heading to the observatory next, or... I mean, I think I can walk
You know
and
what?
cast sending spells at the same time.
Yeah, it's instantaneous.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be Gowain casting sending. He'd be like, sup? How are you? That's it. And I'd be like, really?
you up? Question mark.
Sendings
Actually,
always take a little time. What?
Send the eggplant emoji to Strahd and see what happens.
Whenever we get a long rest, I would like to replace one of my spells.
You just finished a long rest, so you could change one, as you have not cast anything yet today.
Okay.
I would tell Irina that her brother's fine and that they've been less attacked, so that's good. That I guess that goes against my one plan I had, which was somehow, you know, maybe making people think that we're heading east instead, but that possibly wouldn't be the best idea.
Don't think we could confuse them. That's just me. I think he knows where we are at all times and is, from what little I've seen, is toying with us.
I agree.
Oh yay, now I won't be the portable telephone. Finally gonna change that fucking spell now. You get to do spending. I'm changing it back to something else.
There have been sessions where I've spent over 10 spell slots using sending on my wizard.
It's
The blessing and the
Yep.
curse.
Yep.
such a good spell, but at the same time, you're like, how do I fit this all into 25 words?
Right?
I'm gonna message, or I'm going to send to Daryl, asking him specifically. Do you want me to write it down?
Zodiac sign is.
Yes, he does.
Please type
prefer
it out.
Okay.
What's your zodiac sign? I need to make sure we're compatible. Do you like mauve? I was thinking mauve for our wedding.
that. No, I totally just expect their wedding would be like a huge like bar fight. Just a big bar fight, buffet.
Would you serve chicken? If so, would Lyre be there? If so, what would Lyre eat chicken?
I mean, he's a raven, not a chicken, so I don't see the point in that. It's not like we're serving ravens.
He is a
Vegetarian?
a Kenku Barovian. All right.
He's
So
a carrion bird, actually.
I prefer
realize.
fish, says Aranea. You guys are talking about food.
Nevermore, he says.
I just need one person to say it.
Nevermore?
Only
I'm
thick
not with
and
the party
nothing
right
Oh.
now. Not you.
You guys are all together
Okay.
on the edge of the forest.
We're doing
Um,
Edgar Allan Poe stuff.
You know,
I'm beating up. That looks so awkward. It's funny. It's cute. Was all the cards all beating up? I think you mean beaten, but that's okay. I think that's adorable. Aaron! Terrible.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh my god.
See, we
Dwayne.
I think it's a message to people who are coming to the town that like there's change afoot or something, says Aranea. And she's like, I mean, I did never really listen to the, you know, how to get back at someone books.
That just adds to my curiosity. What the hell?
Why's your dishes stuck to your face?
I want to go back. I want to go back.
I want to go back too, actually.
Yeah, we're gonna go back.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Yeah, we're gonna go back.
We're gonna go back. It'd be terrible.
Okay,
Oh, but first,
Dummy
and
dick.
but first, you know, just so I don't forget.
What?
Boop.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Mage
pretty good.
armor.
She just goes boop, and then flashes green for like 2 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, there's a flash and a silhouette of green of like a
Nope.
a breastplate that surrounds you briefly as it fades out of visual existence.
Breastplate or boob armor?
That's up to her. You guys are still on the outside of the village.
Yeah,
Well,
we're gonna go back.
gonna go back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just you two or everybody?
I'm assuming just us because, yeah, they don't want to go.
Lyre waves goodbye, perhaps for the last time, he thinks.
Aww, poor Lyre.
Don't worry, Lyre. I'll teach you that poem.
Okay. So as you two are walking into town,
Mhm.
both of you, interesting. Both of you make it past the gate, which is still wide open. One of them is wide open now at this point.
Mhm.
You guys pass through
Mhm.
undisturbed, and as you're walking through the town, both of you see no guards, no people.
We're trying
But-
to locate. Oh, sorry.
I will say both of you quite quickly hear the sounds of screaming, a woman screaming, just kind of coming down from further down the street, almost rhythmic in a way. There's
Gonna
a
look
couple
at-
of seconds between them of the screams, but they seem to be continuing.
Yeah, she's gonna look at Arena. Not our problem. Came here for one thing. Two things, technically.
But I would say you hear the screaming coming down this street, and probably a little further off to the right. How far down the road, you don't know, but
Can Lyre
What?
hear the screamings from here?
you give me a perception check.
Oh yeah.
Roll high, buddy. Roll high. I hope you hear it.
Aranea says, "Oh, if we could help her, I really would."
Yeah.
We have both of you, Lyre and Rock, being not too preoccupied with anything, are able to hear faint but screams coming from the town. Not from multiple people, but it sounds like one person.
Does it sound like they're screaming?
Like Pokemon, I've collected another distant sound effect.
It sounds like a person is screaming.
Did you
think
want
it's
to?
them?
Oh, sorry.
If that person is Elena, Aranea, or someone else, you cannot determine that.
Oh well.
Rock's gonna look down at Lyre. Do you think they've gotten in trouble already, or just the town?
He looks at you, and he looks really worried, and goes. Actually, I was gonna do something more comedic, but I think I'll do something more accurate and say, I don't know.
Well, the gate's open. I'm sure they could get out if they need it.
He
Right.
gives you like a hopeful look, and puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "All is well."
Lexi, I
Continue with
messaged you
your
in the chat because they were talking.
Oh, okay.
That's
Continue
okay.
with your death march.
I was just saying, did you want to go see the what was the paper on their faces, or?
We'll do that as soon as we try to leave. We got a horse and buggy to find.
Right. Because Rock definitely told us where it was.
It was at the first gate that we went in, which was the east gate.
Oh fuck.
We'll
Alright,
be
we'll
the East
go
Gate.
there.
And then, almost retroactively, the party remembered.
Okay. So, shit. Never mind.
Almost as if God himself said, East Gate.
So you guys can cut through the town, through the roads.
Yeah.
You'll be passing that screaming. Alternatively, you could not go on the roads and go through behind houses,
back alleyways sound
or
pretty
go
good. Yeah.
go around the long ways, but you would look highly more suspicious if you were caught going in, weird paths like that. Going along the road the long way around
I mean,
would expose you more as you'd be in the town longer, but it would look more normal as opposed to just cutting through people's yards. Or you can go past the screaming.
I'm so curious about the screaming. Damn it, out of character.
Okay, okay. If we go past the screaming already, you can't be like,
Screaming.
oh no, we have to help. No, we can't do that.
No, I just want to see. I'm very
okay.
curious.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
And
So
you're
as you
just
guys-
you're still disguised as the lady, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just check.
So as you two are heading down the street, you hear that screaming continue, and both of you can see that there's a house with an open door, and that there are at least 2 or 3 individuals standing on the outside looking in. The screaming appears to be coming from within.
Yeah, we're not going in. We're just going past.
Mm-hmm.
As you are about 30 feet away and continuing up, none of them seem to be particularly interested in you at all. Looking down the road and everything, you don't see any other people. It seems to be these people here. coming to the door. Looking in, you can see that there is a bit of a screen put up, blocking most of the view of the room, but there appears to be a two women. One kind of kneeled down, but what appears to be some type of larger tub, and another one partially out of view from that divider, cutting off, apparently looking at someone else in the room. The screaming is coming from neither of them, but from an individual within.
Okay.
Nope. Out of character. Walks away down the road. Well, if I really wanted to know, says Aranea, and she just turns away and heads down the road.
Yeah, not our problem.
Takes 10 minutes. As you guys continue about 10 feet further down the road, the screaming stops.
Okay.
It resolved itself.
The other individuals on the outside have rushed within,
Oh no.
leaving the street barren and empty besides you two.
Uh-huh.
Well, I definitely think we should hurry.
Yeah, we're gonna quicken the pace a little bit.
Yep.
Okay.
So power walking.
As you guys continue down the street, you guys do make it. Aranea head is the marker. You guys do make it over towards the main square. Now over here, you all weren't particularly told exactly where this cart was, besides somewhere around the east gate. So from here, I need you guys to either give me an investigation or a perception check.
Better than perception.
Okay. Elena, you're able to kind of quickly glance around the square, the town square and everything, and you do not see anything resembling this. Neither do you, Aranea. Particularly less of glancing around and seeing where would it make sense for a cart to come in here and be placed with horses. None of these areas look too familiar. Both of you kind of looking at each other, coming to the conclusion that it's not here. You continue a little further down the road, and you can see that there is a colorful wagon posted up here. And it does kind of ring a bell as you guys pass by it before a bit, exploring the city. But it's there's a colorful wagon that says Rictavio's Circus, and you see that it is quite bright with colors. There are two horses hitched up, and that there appears to be a enclosed interior, kind of like the Vistani carts that they have, where they can put goods and or sleep within them. Yeah, but you cannot see within. There are no windows that are open or doors that are open.
Well, we found it. Now my idea was to buy it off of someone, but we could always just...
Okay, so yeah, she's gonna look at Aranea.
I mean,
And
it looks
she's going to-
abandoned. I mean, I haven't seen a circus anywhere.
Let's just make sure nobody's around it. Double check. And then if nobody's around it, we'll climb in and go.
Plus, maybe we can actually talk this individual to bring us to Kresk.
I might be able to help with that.
Wow.
No, I mean like pay them and be like, hey, let's all go to Kresk together because it's safer in numbers.
That's totally what Elena was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all are looking around. One of you with advantage, or both of you give me perception checks.
I'll give you advantage, Aranea.
Sure. We'll see how this goes.
There you go.
Ooh. Okay then.
Oh, looking around, you do see one individual a bit further down, closer towards the guard gates. The guards are even out of view from the curving of the road throughout the city, but you do see one man, an adult, relieving himself off the road towards one of the houses. Not paying any of you any mind, but out of what you see here, that seems to be the only individual within sight. He doesn't seem to be too aware.
Aranea will awkwardly point him out and say he's over there
No.
using the facilities.
Let's just climb the cart.
Okay. Are there horses?
Yeah, there are two horses hitched up there. And a similar
Meaning they're
to the
hitched up to a hitching post?
not particularly a hitching post, more of a fence, but they are kept there. They are already saddled up as well. Looks like they are saddled as well as connected to this wagon.
He's going to unhitch them.
Okay, you do, and kind of prepare them. They're trained. They seem to be responsive.
Pet.
Well, have you driven one of these before?
No. I mean, I just assumed it was easy.
I'll try my hand at it first.
Give me an animal handling check.
We're gonna awkwardly get on the thing and be like, I need to buy some trousers, for goodness sake. The skirt is ridiculous.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
Fading inspiration. Ah.
Okay.
Elena, what are you doing to that animal?
God damn. Alright. Let me take off that inspiration really quick.
I hope Gowain is singing the Weird Al Yankovic version.
So as you hop up onto the cart, you've seen people do it, and you know that you've seen people kind of pull on the reins a bit, and kind of just get them moving and all that. So you do that, you give a quick jerk on the reins a couple times, and the horse just kind of like whipping its head around, very, very displeased. They don't seem to be acting out of control, but they don't seem very responsive to or confused to what you're trying to get them to do. And they look irritated.
Here, let me try.
Yeah. He's gonna trade spots.
Being from a well-to-do family, and seeing many people, not necessarily you do it, but other people take you around. You try to mimic those actions, and you're able to get them moving as the irritation from the horses fades as they start trotting down the pathway a bit. I need a moment.
There we go. I'll just be like, there. See, it's easy. I guess I'm better with animals than people.
Maybe
Grand
they
Theft
don't.
Carriage.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I wish I was more charismatic like you were, Elena.
So as you two are heading down,
She meant that as a compliment, by the way. She meant like, so good at talking with people. Right.
which way are you guys heading? Are you guys trying to head out the east gate, or are you trying to head further into the town?
We're trying to head back to the way we came. That way we can gather the party. Or, hey, wait a minute.
Why don't we just head out the east gate?
Let's
and
go.
Then just
let's go. Yeah, the east gate.
Let's just go this way,
and then go around.
And then we'll just go this way. Go that way. Does that make sense? And then we're back at where the party is.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, that makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah, sure.
So as you two start heading over to the east gate,
This is nice.
you see one of the individuals up top the guard gate kind of look back at you as you're all approaching outwards and, "What is this? It's Van Richten's cart! Coming to move up!" He kind of squints.
Yes, we're meeting him outside of town, and we're bringing his cart for him.
Kind of squints at you. "Yeah, I've seen you before." Give me a deception check. "Bringing his cart, sure. He's been real picky about it."
And then Lyra is going to poke her head out. And is it his +1? She smiles.
Sure. Tell you what, never liked the half-elf bastard anyways. You see the gates open up. "Real shame that his cart went missing."
Sure is. Yep. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
God.
As you guys make it through the gates with your failed deception. Yeah.
Yeah.
That went in your favor. It's been a good 30 minutes for the rest of you, where there has been no change in the open gate, no word. As coming over, as actually, I suppose this will happen a bit before, as Aranea and Elena, as you two start heading onto the hills, a little more unbeaten path, a little more jostly, both of you hear something large shifting in the back of the wagon.
You stole the fucking elf.
I will look while she is driving the cart.
Yeah, as you try to look, all the windows are kind of blocked off with wooden curtain, like wooden the fuck, they're not curtains, but
Shutters.
they shutters, wooden shutters.
It's probably
They
the
blocked?
food and stuff. It's fine.
Yeah, they appear to be locked on the inside, but as you guys are starting to like jostle onto the hills and everything, there's a lot more shifting in the back of this wagon than just the wagon, or even a person, unless they're really going at it back there.
Maybe we should
Go at
stop.
it.
I want to say keep going. Because, like, we're here by ourselves. Oh.
Right.
No, you know what? Let's just go ahead and stop, get it over with.
I mean, we can.
So you two make it about here if you wanted to stop.
Okay.
Yeah, Aranea, stay with the horses. I'll go and see what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, so you head to the back of this cart, and it's like Vistani colors, but dulled, faded in time. Meant to garner attention, but neglected. As you head to the back door, it is locked. There is a padlock on the back of it.
Can I perhaps use my hand axe to pry it open? Or do I have a crowbar? I wonder if I had a crowbar.
You can attempt,
No.
but you could potentially damage it depending on how you use it. So, so at your own risk.
I'm just gonna go and tell Aranea we're gonna have to use Rock and his nice tools for this. So let's keep going.
Yes, I plan to buy some of my own at some point. If they're not 1,000,000 gold. I'm still annoyed about the fact that I couldn't buy some simple paper, and she just starts complaining. for 2 minutes. Anyways, I named the horses. This is Celine and Luna. They're named
Did you
after
check
the
and
moon.
see if they're male or female?
No. Okay, how about Sam and Max? There, it's gender neutral.
How about we check them before we name them? Yeah?
Sure. I mean, does it really matter about a name? They're
Kinda.
horses.
I mean, it kind of does matter if they're boy or girl. We don't want to call them girl, and I would feel like that would be disrespectful, you know.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I just never mind. Anyways, let's go and bug Rock for him to unlock something.
I shall go back in the little thingamabob.
I wonder
The
what
front
it
of the wagon?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you two, as the 30-minute wait turns into a 40-minute wait, as eventually coming over the rough hills comes a colorful wagon, and Aranea and Elena as they approach. From the front, it looks like the 2 seats that are available on the outside are taken, but it looks like it's a rather large wagon.
Hello.
Fancy meeting you out, or fancy meeting you all out here.
How about you pay for it?
Oh, you know,
we
it
had
was
a
5-finger discount.
Yes, that one. I was thinking the same thing.
Somehow the metal squints.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Yes.
Rock, we do need you to look in the back there. There's a padlock that needs to be alleviated from its position.
I think some things knocked over. There was some rustling back
Implicated in
there.
your crimes.
That's it's strange that they left the padlock on there, even if they sold it at a discount. But I suppose it's better to have it than not.
Yeah, I will go with that.
Oh,
The
nice.
The guard was thoroughly pleased that we was taking it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna fucking insight check these bitches.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
It's not gonna be that hard to beat. Roll your deception.
Okay, alright, hold on.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
no,
wait!
he buys it.
Oh, yeah, right now.
He buys it. He buys your bullshit.
Yeah, so they're definitely coming off as telling the truth. Like at first, you're like, that kind of sounds a little suspicious, but as more like details are adding to the story, like, yeah, it's getting a little like, how much just talking about this? Like, it must be legit.
It was more than
Well,
happy to help us. I mean,
They couldn't have come out the other gate otherwise, like unless those guards are knocked out too. Pieces of paper on their faces.
Weird. Alright, I'll open it up.
Give me a these tool check.
Like, yeah, it's Arcana since it's the same modifier.
I'll stand ready in case something bad happens.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
stand to see what's in there. Unprepared.
As you attempt to pick lock this, it's actually a pretty well sturdy lock, and you're unable to pick it.
Alright,
Do you
Its
mind?
outward appearance looks rougher, but what's on the inside is actually more refined. Maybe on purpose.
okay, well. Rock will get serious and take a power stance.
Okay. As you have
Go in
failed,
for
the
it.
DC has increased.
I will for the gate. I will also use, before you say that, I will use my racial ability of... I guess I could use it after I fail, even.
Does it
The
say that?
saving face. Once per short rest, if you miss with an attack or fail an ability check, I can add 2 + 5, depending on how many. I'll just like it.
Okay. So you have failed it.
I have 5 allies.
Elena, just break it.
So with as you feel it, your tools losing the last tumbler again, there's that stress, that social anxiety of everyone else around you watching you as you're going through this, as you redouble your efforts and you quickly recapture that. You finish it and you open it up. You have opened up the padlock. It is available.
Ooh, lovely.
See, easy as hell. Just pop it off and fling open the doors.
Can I keep the padlock?
As as you open the doors,
Oh,
I
God.
knew it.
Oh no.
I knew it.
What's gonna
Make
happen?
a,
Oh no, we're dead. We get
you
fired.
can take what actions you want to, what action you want to, Gowain, and I need Rock to make an athletics or a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Do I also need to make one as I'm standing beside him?
Nope, you're not the one that flung open the doors.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm
Um,
just standing there, I guess.
So, as you fling open the doors, a large, giant cat, clad in battle armor, an armored saber-toothed tiger, leaps out and pounces on Rock.
What?
Alright.
Looking startled around all of you, Gowain, you
That
see
kitty!
this. The cat does not savage Rock, but appears to be about ready to run away. But you can take your turn as you want to.
Aranea screams, and then she's going to,
Nope. Gowain is the only one that has readied an action for this, as he has stated that before opening the wagon.
No worries.
If it doesn't look like it's actually biting him, I don't think I want to attack it. So
It looks very surprised right now as to what it might do, depending on all you people around. It's hard to say.
Lyre will take a free action and scream distantly.
Yeah, draw attention to the prey animal. That's great.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna make noise and kind of like yell to try and maybe startle it off of Rock and hope it runs off or something.
It's fine, I've got this.
Give me a give me an intimidation check.
Oh, it's wearing armor, isn't it?
It is clad in armor, yes. Okay. Do any of you want to take actions on this? We'll be going into initiative, if so. Otherwise,
I'm just gonna go ahead and say Rock's a little bit fucking startled, so I may just take the dodge action on this one.
okay.
No, I'm good. I'm not doing anything.
Okay. So as you kind of you kind of widen yourself and you kind of start yelling at this tiger and kind of position yourself in a way that kind of gives it an opportunity to escape. It pays attention to you as it starts running away. As it does, it tries to swipe at you as it's running by. Let's see. Let's roll like that. For a 22 to hit. Okay.
Ooh, +6.
And this would be. Nope. That's way too much. For 12 points of slashing damage, Gowain. As you have definitely scared the beast, and while it was running away, it slashed one of its paws at you, but it's continuing skirting away. Rock, if you wanted to, you could make an attack with disadvantage. Gowain, if you wanted to, you can make an opportunity attack with just an opportunity attack. But everyone else, Aranea and Elena could as well, since you were right in that area. But besides that, it appears the beast is running away.
I'm gonna let it run.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it run.
Yeah, I can help Gowain. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Rainey's
saber-tooth-
just standing there going, I don't know what to do. I'm confused. Just
I had a plan if we fought it, and it would be the meanest thing ever, and I'm just gonna link it to Joe here.
Okay. The armored saber-tooth tiger runs away. As you are left confused, but with an open wagon with horses, which the horses are not bothered by this saber-tooth tiger that is fleeing off into the distance.
What just
What was that?
happened? Yes.
And there's a large visible gash mark on Gowain.
Oh God,
I'm
Gowain,
gonna
are you okay?
cast. I'm gonna cast Cure
got stung a bit.
Wounds from my domain. A third level? No, wait. A second level.
Okay. Okay. So I believe that's like 15 or 16 points, something high up there. But yeah, you are fully healed from that. Very quick and savage beast.
Oh,
And
thank
look
you.
pretty menacing with the armor on too.
It's been so nice if we was really good with animals. Maybe have it as a pet. That'd be great.
Well, I mean, we can always try to find it and tame it, but
Need to check on my husband really quick.
actually, could we take a break right now, really quickly? 5
We
minutes?
usually take our break another half hour, but
Oh, okay.
if you all want to take the break early, we can.
No, it's okay.
You should do it at the
It's,
halfway point.
If Lyre gets 10 minutes at any point, he's going to ritually cast Speak with Animals.
Well,
Okay.
Not saying we have it yet, just keeping that in my mind.
Let's be
in case-
real. I want to investigate the inside of this card because there was
yes,
a
I
card
as
there.
well.
There might be other things.
Yes.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I as well as Aranea says, do you want to flip a coin for it? And she pulls out a gold coin. Heads or tails?
Sure, whatever. Heads.
Sure. Heads is a 2, so if it's a 2, you get to go check out the cart.
Okay, you get to.
And then Aranea says, no, I'm letting you do it. Go ahead.
What? Whatever.
I'm-
Just go.
I was being nice. This is Aranea as he climbs into the cart or whatever. I was being
He's
nice.
grumpy now.
I was gonna let you do
Okay.
it anyways.
Climbing within. Yeah.
Yes.
You do find a as the dogs would probably call it, a kitty candy within. But within you find old tattered juggling balls, which look like they'd fall apart if actually used. Other parts to a maybe something you'd expect from a carnival, but all of it very faded, out of use. Wouldn't really gather much attention. And I would say that you can see that in the couple of drawers that are in here, there are multiple pieces of rolled up paper
Mm-hmm.
stashed within.
I'm gonna look at some of that paper.
Opening it up, it appears to be a map of Barovia.
Hey.
Some of the others are detailing a little more extensively the outside of Castle Ravenloft. And you can see that there's arrows and detailings, margins, and then notes in the margins of the benefits and downsides of approaching from different angles. Someone
Like
musing to
Hey.
themselves.
Almost like sneaking in or battle plans.
More of pros and cons. You don't know what their intent is.
Is there no way I could really discern intent through this? Is there?
Through paper, through written notes, no.
Okay.
All their notes are very
Cryptic.
dry, straight,
Dry.
factual.
Hey,
and
that's my language.
And the third one appears to be
Bless me,
some
sorry.
type of spell scroll.
This is obviously useless.
Clearly.
I would like to Arcana to see what the spell scroll is. Or do I need to do that?
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Are you proficient? Yeah, you're proficient.
Yes, I am proficient.
I think his
Perfect
Arcana
roll.
check is better than mine, so.
Yeah, looking at this, you're familiar with dealing with the arcane and creating technology and all that, but when it comes to actual written spells, you're not as familiar with it, and the level of this scroll is beyond just your quick glancing at it. It seems to be beyond you.
A whole bunch of gobbledygook, and then he will hand it to Aranea. Maybe you can make something out of that.
Oh, what's this?
I think it's a spell scroll. I don't know.
Ooh. Oh my god, what is going on tonight? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Looking over this, this would be going through. This would be a spell scroll of mirror image.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. That is a fun spell.
Well, this is quite interesting. It's a spell where you're able to copy yourself. You can make yourself double. But what's really interesting is the fact that the other person isn't actually there. It's just an illusion, I think.
Oh, I could kind of actually do something like that, actually.
Oh, that's cool.
With
I mean,
mirrors,
it seems like you can do everything, Rock.
No, it's just really weird happenstance on this one.
Mm-hmm. Just... Did you find anything else in there?
A map of Barovia, and it looks like a tactical map of Castle Ravenloft.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
Specifically, only the outer perimeter.
I should say the outer perimeter of Castle, not the interior.
Why would a carnival owner have maps of the castle?
I don't know. He seems to have written quite a bit about it, though.
Lyre, you would have the time to implement your Speak with Animals ritual.
Good.
I wonder where he is.
Hello, horses!
They look at the intelligence of a horse.
I mean, it's not like we've seen a carnival. I mean, we haven't seen a carnival anywhere.
Here's a hilarious question.
Yes.
When I can speak the language of animals,
Mm-hmm.
can I only speak the things I've learned and I'm translating them?
I
No.
think so.
I will say that you're able to convey your intent with animals.
I'll speak with intent rather than words.
Yes.
as
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
not
I'm
like
ready
it's
yet
not
to
like
roleplay
how
horses.
it's not like how I do speak with animals, where I'm like having an actual conversation with the person. I'm like, hey, what's up? You know, what's going on? It's like that's not how it works.
I take a good hard look at Wilbur and ask him what the deal with the saber-toothed tiger was.
Her name is Selena. I don't know you're calling me that.
It is friend. Travels with us.
Okay, I'm gonna. What do you do when you stop traveling? What do you do on your travels?
Run. When we stop, we eat. We sleep. We drink.
Good life.
Yeah, that's a take me with you. Okay, I'm getting like a feeling this tiger is maybe a circus animal.
So we still have the mirror, right? have the mirror. No.
Yes, you still have the mirror.
And Elena and Aranea heard the guy's name as the guy who ran the circus, right? I said we try to get the guy out of the mirror, see if he was in the mirror, because he wasn't around.
Are we dragging the mirror around? I thought we left in the Vistani area. So we could go pick it up with the wagon.
I'm just saying we have a place where we can keep it with us now.
Just ask him where your friend is. Sorry. No, I'm just joking. Sorry. Out of character.
No, I'm just...
Maybe he is. We don't know.
I'm throwing pasta on a wall and seeing if it sticks.
Yeah.
Lyre just tells the horse that they've got a pretty sweet mane going on.
We know.
Lyre doesn't say it, but he now doesn't like these horses.
Right now, Rainy is that like, do you know how to juggle rock? Yeah, she picks up some of the stuff.
So you pick up one of the balls, it breaks open.
Oh.
Rotted from disuse and disrepair.
Never mind. I'll just
Lyre
wipe
has
my
another
hand
question.
on
One
his
last question.
armor.
Lyre says, this where do you think this tiger? Where's your friend Tiger go? Like, where would he go if he ran away? Is he coming back soon?
Don't know. Man always brings food for Tiger and us.
He was like, oh wow, I love food. What kind of food does the tiger eat?
We love food too. We don't like the food the tiger eats.
Oh, that's so sad. That's so terrible. What kind of food would be bad? What could possibly be so terrible?
Man comes back with meat from... What the fuck would a horse see a house as?
Man's
Tree cave.
Tree cave. Okay. Lyre just what's the Barovian equivalent of saying Jesus Christ?
By the morning lord.
by the morning lord. He says, well, again, really sweet mane you got there.
Rainy is currently petting the mane of the horse.
The horse talks back to you. I know.
Lyre's seething hatred grows.
Everybody hated that.
This is the best spell I ever didn't spend a spell slot on.
But looking at these horses, with what they're saying and everything, these definitely do appear to be very well maintained horses. More so than you've seen any other carnival horse or traveling horse per se. Like these aren't per se draft horses. Like these are riding horses. Like these are they're pretty good horses.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is this a farce? Is this carnival a farce? Inside check the DM.
Oh my god, Gowain.
Gowain, why?
Oh my god.
Disadvantage on every roll from here on out.
Guiding bolt Gowain?
Are you gonna say guiding bolt the horse?
No.
Yes on both.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say, I don't know what to do with this.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I mean, I was gonna say ask them. I was gonna say ask them where their man friend is, not the saber-toothed tiger friend. But
yeah, if
I
you
don't
say
want
that
to
to Lyre, he kind of like looks back at you and nods and says, where is your master? Is he coming back soon?
He goes and stays at Tree Cave during day and night. Comes back in morning.
Oh.
And how long has it been since he's been back? Do they know?
I guess it's what time of day is it again?
I'd say it's approaching like noon.
Judging by the clouds. Since there is no
So
sun.
I mean, if he's gonna come the next morning, we got a while.
You get the idea. He probably already came this morning.
So Lyre's actually just gonna turn around and be like, he's gonna write because this is. He's not gonna read this shit. I don't know how he would. So he writes down. Horses say food comes from forest cave or tree cave. That's probably a forest. And the master's there too, back in the morning. And that's it.
Well, you said you got these at a discount.
We did get a discount.
Yeah. It was a free discount.
Liar!
And and
No.
the god rather helped us. Matter of fact, he immediately opened the door for us.
So he's at a tree cave where?
Lyre kind of looks at you like that's a good question. He looks back at the horses and says, "Which way's tree cave?"
The horse kind of nudges its head off in the distance towards Vallaki. Man place of tree caves.
Oh.
Oh no.
Lyre points in the same way.
Oh, he
For the
lives in
party.
Vallaki. Well, we could always bring the we could always bring the wagon back after we go to the observatory.
Lyre also writes in, "Pretty sure the tiger eats people."
Well, it's a good thing he doesn't eat hobgoblins.
And looking satisfied, he puts his writing tools away for now.
Lyre had a good day.
Well, what do you want us to do? Do you want us to bring the wagon back, or?
I'm not your moral compass.
Lyre, looking content, says, "I don't care."
We worked very hard to get that here.
I forgot
It's not going anywhere.
I forgot because Elena says it matters. Are the horses boys or girls? Or what are their names?
Pretty obvious whether they're boys or girls.
Yeah,
You give me an animal handling check if you want to determine if they're boys or girls.
No, I was asking
Lyre
Lyre to
Check
ask.
gender courage.
No, I was asking Lyre to ask the animal, the horses with the speak with animals.
And again,
It's
I think
Quite obvious. One is a stallion and one is a mare.
And Lyre will go ahead and I guess ask the got names?
The stallion's name is Reginald, and the mare's name is Faustel.
Nice.
Okay, you beat me to it. And then Lyre goes on to say those words in horse.
We both spelled it wrong. That's funny.
Fully believing that whatever noise they made is the true name.
As you say it back to the party, as you say each name, they look at you respectively.
Yeah.
We
Lyre
know
gets
that's your name. We hold true power over them now.
God. Complete the blood circle. Summon the horse.
Under
Well-
his true name.
So you guys now have a cart. Well, a wagon, I should say. That's a covered wagon. And with horses. I will say with your passive investigation, Rock, and Aranea, is that inside you can see that there are a couple pieces of kind of cheap cloth on the ground. Appear to be stained with something. And additionally, the wagon itself is actually very well fortified. This is not rickety by any means. It could probably take a hit from a warhammer and be fine. This is a pretty sturdy wagon.
Well,
I have a feeling that this saber-tooth tiger is going to be coming back here shortly with He-Man on it to kill us for stealing his wagon.
Aranea, is there a spell that you can use to change the wagon colors?
yes, I could probably use prestidigitation for that.
Maybe do
No.
that and clean it, maybe?
Oh no, I can't. Not with prestidigitation.
It's way too big for that.
And I Mad Max the fuck out of this wagon.
Given them enough materials.
I could I have my minor conjuration, which makes me conjure an inanimate object in my hand or in an unoccupied space, but I don't know if that would work. I don't really have anything. I don't have illusion spells or...
I'm going to hang our mirror inside the cart.
I'm very useless right now, I'm sorry.
There's
Okay.
nothing particularly to hang it off of, as you have removed the frame from it at all. All you have is a pane of glass. So you cannot mount the mirror anywhere, as there are no holdings and there is nothing to mount it to.
I will wedge it someplace safe where it won't get broken, and probably cover it in cloth to make it safe. Padding.
Okay. There's not much cloth in here, besides two smaller pieces that you have found on the ground that are stained with something.
What is it stained with, sir?
Give me an investigation check.
Yes, I shall.
Kitty spray.
Looking at it, it appears to be grease. And it not like unrefined, but food grease.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
Smelling it a little bit. It smells very familiar of the cooked wolf, the wolf steaks that Erwin has provided all of you in the past.
Oh, the Blue Water Inn. So, I think I know where our real owner of the cart is.
The real owner is us now.
We own the cart.
Yeah, okay.
An armored saber-toothed tiger now roaming the lands of Barovia.
It'll
It's
be
okay.
fine. Listen, I'm gonna
it'll
help
take on those
Lyre.
wolves. It's fine.
Me and
I'm sure
Lyre
we'll
are
hear about this later.
me and Lyre are gonna sit in the back of the cart, and I'm gonna read my book, and Gowain and can drive the cart with Rock, and Elena can join us in the back. Plus, there's probably more stuff back here that we need to find, or if there's nothing, we can just get rid of it. Pardon?
This person who owned the cart before we acquired it seems to have
No,
detailed
Gowain.
plans and plots for Castle Ravenloft. They seem to have a tactical mind, and they also owned a, I don't know, armored saber-toothed cat. They might be someone we want to have on our side and not
Well,
angry at us.
from the description that the guard gave us, he was a piece of crap.
The guards
Although-
also said the same thing about Aranea.
You make a good point. They do sound like a potentially powerful ally.
Fine, I'll
jeez.
go return the cart, and I'll go enter
not
the
saying
city
You will
again.
not do no such thing,
I'm
Rock.
not saying return the cart. I'm saying acquire friend.
Do you want us to go back and pay for it?
Yes.
Because we will.
No, I'm saying get the guy to help us.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yes, return the slab.
So we're supposed to return the cart in its proper
No.
place. Then no, because we'll have to return it to its proper place so he doesn't know that we took it in the first place. Then we'll have to go find him. And then we'll have to go
There's
find him
so
and
many
ask
more
him.
steps
Did the
that
DM
we.
turn his camera off because he's fucking dying inside?
Yeah.
There's so many more steps than needs to be. Like, I mean,
Or
Just return the cart. They won't notice the armored saber-toothed tiger missing. No.
How about this? You're currently disguised as someone who doesn't look like us. You walk into the Blue Water Inn, say, "Hey, who owns the cart?" They say, "Hey, it's me." I'm like, I need to speak to you in private. Explain the situation.
Even when your game's as serious as like
we
Strahd,
find
like,
some way
as a
to
DM,
fuck
you
it
just
up.
can't avoid shenanigans from the party.
No, you can't. I love the wave of responsibility that is now hitting the group
Okay,
after
fine.
the fact.
Rock,
Like,
just imagine this. Rock, just imagine this. Hey, dude, what's up? Listen, I wanted to explain something to you. So I stole your cart with my friend Elena.
Give me the hat.
And
I'll do it.
Lyre's just fostering hatred for these animals.
And then we left, and then after we had accidentally released your saber-tooth tiger, we decided then it was a good idea to ask for your help. Also, your wagon's outside.
Did we say accident? Oh, we meant no. We needed to procure this cart. We really needed it.
Give me the hat, and I will go do it then.
She takes off the hat. She assumes her form.
Yep.
And then you better bring it back. This is dear to me.
Yeah, take that. Why? Because your fuck buddy has it. Your fuck boy.
At least she has one.
Ooh.
I will have you know I was very well liked in the Hob-Goblin community.
Was you now?
Back in my tribe.
And as Rock leaves, and once he like gets over the hill, I'm gonna pocket the maps of Barovia and the Curse of Strahd. The Curse of Strahd castle.
The Curse of Strahd player handbook.
Sorry, no. I'm pocketing the map of Barovia and the outside of Castle Ravenloft, and the spell scroll. So I'm basically taking the stuff from the thing. I'm gonna be like, we didn't find anything in there because it's gone.
Lyre just turns to Rock and says, "Fuck boy."
You're welcome for that one, buddy.
God, like a toddler learning bad words. Yeah. So you guys are out in the woods. You have your cart. There doesn't appear to be any guards coming. The gate on the southern part of the wall is still open. And there's no large cats attempting to maul any of you.
Yes. Rock was given the hat, and he is willing to go inside to attempt to talk to the potential owner in the Blue Water Van. Unless people think it is wise he doesn't.
No, go ahead.
Go, sure.
Give him some logic.
Alright, he will put on the hat and take the disguise of basically you take every peasant-looking person in Vallaki, and you know how they do that merge where all their faces kind of like form into like the average face?
Yeah.
The average Vallaki.
You're really gonna get that "do I know you" thing going on.
So you, all of you see the 6-foot Hob-Goblin down to a about 5'2". Very bland looking individual. Very similar to what Roxius first presented himself as, actually.
Hey, that look suits you, Rock. Maybe you should
Yeah, okay. I don't want to look like a fuckboy.
Oh, you definitely don't.
Okay.
Okay.
And then he'll just make his way to the blue wall, straight down the roads. He'll walk
Elena's
with-
gonna nudge Aranea, and she's gonna be like, "That was a good one."
He's gonna walk with purpose, but look meek doing it.
Give me a performance check.
Oh, wonderful, guys! I'm really good at these. Let me tell you.
As you are performing a role, you're acting.
Surprisingly not terrible.
As you start, feel free. Oh, I see what you're saying. As you start walking into town, you guys do see a bit of a maybe dejected, but definitely a withdrawn Rock in his disguise form walking towards town. Maybe a man hit by depression. Quite fitting for Barovia. Heading over to Blue Water Inn. Y'all hitting up all these strange places. Like they'll go here, 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 here. Nope.
Nope. Look, when we steal a cart, and suddenly there are tactical schemes inside the cart, tactical schematics, I should say. Rock's like, "Hey, this person speaks my language." This is logical.
There we go. I vastly underestimated the interest in carts.
You should have
Yeah.
known with Morgan, man.
We're gonna go on some country roads.
Take us home.
Almost heaven. West Barovia.
God. Okay.
It's the D minor version of Country Roads.
As you make your way into town, you are unmolested by anyone. Heading through the heart of town, you do see a couple people, but no one pays you any mind. Everyone keeps their heads down and goes about their business. You see some people carrying water to and fro to houses from wells. Seems very straightforward business. As you hit the Blue Water Inn, is the dynamic lighting on?
Yes.
What is that? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The door is... They're shut, but they open. They're not closed by any means. And the rest of you are just on the map so you can see.
Mhm.
You can open the door and you can see that there are people in here. You can see Erwin is busy with his kids, handing out drinks, and they're going to and fro to people.
Rock will head up to the bar. And...
Hello, Frank. Oh, wait. Hello, newcomer. What can I get you?
I need to speak to the person who owns the flamboyant cart out in the main square.
Kind of squints his eyes. And, why do you need to talk to a person like that?
I believe we have similarly aligned goals.
Right. They're gone for the day. Maybe next time I'll see them, I'll let them know. What's your name?
You know my name. You said that a past form of myself should not be in here.
He looks very horribly confused at you. Right. Frank. I'll let them know next time they come around.
Do you remember seeing a large metal bird?
He's going to. He's going to put a hand underneath the bar. No, and if you aren't going to purchase anything, please leave.
You got one of those wolf steaks?
Pulls the other hand back out from underneath the bar. 1 silver.
You will take a gold out and put it on there.
Lyre kind of looks over at you and goes, "Crowbar?"
A Lyre came with? Oh, God.
Did you come with Lyre?
Yeah, I'm with him.
Okay.
This makes it so much different.
Changes the demeanor of everything. Like I say, you came in at the end of the conversation. Looks towards you, Lyre. Are you with this strange fella?
No.
Right. Takes the gold. He gives you 9 silver and change.
I will leave the change.
Okay. And one of the boys goes back and takes a bit, but a wolf steak is cooked up for you. You're not talking.
I know, I'm trying to think of something to say. His mouth just keeps opening like he wants to say something, and it just closes, and it opens, and it closes, and he's just like,
But he looks back towards Lyre and he's like, I don't mind you as much as the others, but I think they're still on the lookout for you, so it isn't quite safe to be here. You can either spend the night upstairs where you were before, or you can please head out. One or the other.
Lyre nods and he scribbles something real quick.
This is more of like hushed whisper towards you, Lyre, as opposed to being out loud for Rock to hear.
And the no is kind of putting on. He scribbles something from real quick. It says, "This one next to me is okay."
This one what?
This one next to me is okay.
Make a persuasion check. Would be an advantage, but he bumbled it so bad that it's just straight roll.
I have a charisma of 8.
You're the one that decided to come in here.
And I is guidance something you can give yourself, by the way?
It is.
Okay. Is this something that is applicable to do?
You could. You had the wherewithal to do it before you handed him the note.
Oof.
Got faith and inspiration.
Oh yeah, you know what?
It's the time to use it.
How often do I do these, right? Alright, I'm gonna try it again. Alright, and I guess the same same roll for guidance.
He takes the note, looks at you, gives you a keen look. The fellow you're looking for, looks back towards Frank, is upstairs.
Oh,
If you take these stairs in here up, and you take the room all the way to the back, it's a private room, you'll see the fellow in there.
And Lyre looks up to Rock and says, "Shall we?"
Rock will give a nod, and I'll place an additional 5 gold on the counter.
His eyes widen. Are you sure?
He'll give a nod and appreciate the business of the steak. The steak's delicious. You'll take the steak and he'll walk up the stairs.
Okay.
Lyre kind of sees Rock. He's about to follow like a little dog, but turns over and says, "Good day."
Erwin gives you a very unbalanced from the strange social interaction and the amount of wealth at his hands now nod as you two start heading up the stairs he directed towards the opposite part of the upper stairs, as you guys were all in the guest area on the other side.
So, this right
yes, he's directed you towards that door.
Rock will just simply walk up and give a very light knock on it.
There's a pause. One moment.
Okay.
Here's some shifting. And the door cracks open slightly. And you see a kind of middle-aged looking half-elf. And kind of some like brighter colored clothing, kind of like the Vistani.
Kind of like the cart.
No, brighter than the cart. The cart was more like deteriorated over time. This is actually like pretty bright and well-to-do, like, look at me clothing. Contrast to what you saw before.
May I come in and speak to you privately? I do not want this to be overheard by anybody.
No. In fact, you can quite tell me your business of why you're disturbing me, as I've purchased lodging here.
I got you a steak. Okay. So this is going to sound really, really bad, and I promise you I had no part in it.
Looks at you far more curiously. Pray tell.
A couple of associates of mine may have borrowed your cart.
His face goes stoic. And where's my cart now?
It's south outside the city. It's in one piece.
Good.
The cat is unharmed but free.
Dangerous.
Oh.
This is why I wanted to talk to you privately.
Well, I will fetch my cat with post haste. Thank you for telling me, but if you could return my cat, or return my cart, I quite need both, to continue my performances.
Is that what the map of Ravenloft Castle was for?
He goes to shut the door on you.
I'm gonna stick my armored hand in the door frame. So
Make a dexterity check to see who is faster.
Dexterity check.
Mm-hmm. I need to find him. He's somewhere. Here he is. Yeah. So you quickly, deftly jam your hand in there, and with that, you do have your hand in the door, but he is putting his body against it at this point. If you want to proceed any further, you're going to have to give me an athletics check versus his athletics check, and we will be entering initiative territory.
He's going to just keep the hand there right now, and he just says, "We are no friends of the devil. We share the same goal." As he's trying to at least open the door so he can pull his hand out.
Okay, so with that, and more of the solidifying of the pressure on your hand, athletic checks at this point would be made with disadvantage. You're not suffering bludgeoning damage, but give me a perception check or a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Persuasion with disadvantage?
Yes. You wagon and cat thief.
And if
Okay. Were you going to say something?
I was going to say with Fade and Inspiration, but I would just make it a flat roll, which I don't think is going to help me here, so.
If you roll something, no, I would not.
I was already rolling it too, so yeah. So.
You would have to re-roll if you were to use your inspiration.
Yeah. I'll just keep it. I feel like it was too late for me to even suggest a fading inspiration on that roll anyway. So
It's not. You can re-roll it. It's just I would not give you a flat roll. I would force you to re-roll with disadvantage.
okay, you know what? Then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll.
Okay.
Is what this.
There is a quick uttering of words from the other side of the door, and quickly a reddish-orange light fills the room. Briefly. He opens the door as you feel the pressure release from your arm. I will not invite you in, but I will hear what you have to say. You can see in his other hand, he appears to be clutching something, but it's hidden beyond the door. His stance belies that it may be a weapon.
We are a group of people who have gotten lost in the mists of Barovia.
And thieves. Looking at you and looking at Lyre.
Lyre just looks at it and goes, I yield.
We will gladly pay for the cart, the horses, but we are on a personal task, although I guess it is for everybody in Barovia. We are enemies of the devil and wish to rid this land of him.
Well, you go about your own business how you see fit. I will come out the southern gate, as you said, and take my wagon back and search for my missing carnival cat.
Where's armor?
It's quite the performance. He says back to you, Rock, it's quite the performance. And no, I think you've all helped quite a bit. Or enough already.
Are you planning something against Castle Raven?
I don't know what you're talking about, friend. Whatever you see must be workings of your own imagination. He kind of picks up something. He kind of turns real quick. Keep an eye on you, picks up a book off the desk that he has in there. No, if you'll excuse me, and starts pushing by you.
Rock will let him through, but he will follow and go out through the southwest gate.
Lyre wants to take a good look at the book. See if you see a title.
Give me a perception check.
Boy.
Okay. There is no per se title on the book, but there is a generic, in its shape and depiction, it's a generic kind of journal that one would carry.
Okay.
So these are probably just personal notes and work of this individual. Southwest gate. There is no southwest gate. There is a south and there is a west gate. There are two separate gates.
I saw that there's two gates on the south, one by the main square and one over by the west.
There's a north, east, south, and west.
I was sworn there was one like right by the main square. It looked like there was a gate, but it's the south gate. I'm just judging off what I saw in the main. It's the south gate.
Okay, so he is at a quick pace, not quite running, but definitely not walking, making his way out of the city.
Rock is following.
Okay, I have to look at something. Okay. That is good.
Right now, Rainian is looking at the clouds and she's like, "Oh, that one looks like a bunny if you look at it sideways." She's pointing to the clouds.
As you're following him out, And you see, kind of turns around, and a quick shimmer of white caresses his body for a moment as it disappears.
I cast a spell.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
This is how we broke Helios today.
Give me
He's like, you son of a bitch, really?
Hey, if I was there, I'd have casted counterspell.
give me
Probably
a
high
1d20 plus your wisdom modifier,
Oh,
as
come
the spell is
on.
not automatically dispelled.
I figured. But it's just now I'm just being a fucking asshole. Yeah, spell modifier.
As you roll me another one.
Holy shit.
As you dispel something off of it, as you can feel the spell take effect, but it fails to strip all of the magic that was on this individual. As you do, he runs.
So he's still visible, but he's running now.
Oh, he's running off, not in the streets, but he's running off towards some houses. Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking follow this motherfucker now.
Yes.
Man, I could do some weird shit. I'm wondering if I should.
Okay, I need to look
What
at
do you-
something else.
Hey y'all, when do you think's the next time we're gonna rest?
Before or after we fight this wizard?
Or whatever he is.
Like,
Get
I feel
weird,
like
it's
I could
fine.
do. I feel like I could do something that would extremely increase the chances of following this guy, but it would cost me a lot. I don't know. I should keep that to myself.
We'll
I should keep that
probably
to
rest
myself.
when we get to the observatory.
At least before.
He darts around one of the houses as you guys are following down the path. As you turn around the corner, give me a perception check. You guys are relatively keeping up pace with him.
That should be a disadvantage, but it's terrible anyways.
As you guys turn the corner, both of you look down and you see that there's a startled younger, bland-faced man mid-process of opening up his pants and taking a piss, looking at each of you as you rush around the corner, just to look like.
He yells, "Who goes there?" As he points down. Down the hallway.
Name's Tommy?
Shit.
As you stop and you pause and you cast the invisibility, you do not see any invisible people with that perception check.
Crap on
Is
a
that
cracker.
Is that a perception check?
He casts the invisibility.
Yes.
The perception check was mainly for this moment that you guys rolled earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure that prompt.
Well, so I said we get back to the cart really quick.
He scratches his head and says, "So, what's the plan?"
I say we get back to the cart really, really quick. Because I think he's invisible, and I think they don't think he's coming.
Seems wise. And starts running with you.
Out the south gate.
Okay. As you guys make haste and you start heading out the south gate, the rest of you back at the cart see a rushed Lyre and Rock running out of the gate. Or you see a rushed Lyre and bland-looking individual running out the gate.
Right.
would hop up and be ready for action. Just kind of call out, you guys all right?
Well, once we get to the cart, I'm gonna have another look around.
We're
Give me a
dead.
perception check. Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Lyre, why do you say we're dead?
The dice tell a story.
As you rush up there, your hobgoblin hair within your helmet and your armor is just dripping sweat and is stinging your eyes. You cannot see anything with your natural one.
Yikes. I was gonna try to look around as well.
Give me a perception check.
Pile.
Yeah, looking around, kind of just taking a peek over the landscape, everything. You don't see anything out of place. You don't see you don't see anyone or anything. And a quick catch of your eye as you look back towards the town, you see one of the two guards in their chairs fall over. You get the idea that they're awake now, but still restrained.
Okay. Lyre's gonna kind of point in that direction.
Rock's gonna take off the hat and give it back to Elena.
Makes it.
And he's also gonna peel back his helmet and get the hair out of his fucking eyes. And
Oh, it's moist and sweaty. You can't like.
he's gonna get that headband.
Does it have an odor?
So
Do you sniff Rock's hair?
I was wondering if I could smell it from while he's like over there, since he's been sweating and shit.
Not from a distance, no.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Lyre
it'll
takes a
be
deep
fine.
whiff.
We haven't seen anyone around, so.
He kind of went invisible, I think.
Lyre nods.
wait, so you guys pissed him off?
He didn't steal the cart.
You decided to go talk to him.
Because he probably could have been an ally.
Are we leaving the cart for him? Waiting for him to show up? Taking the cart? What do y'all for?
Lyre scribbles a little note, mostly to Rock to see, and says, "Should we leave sorry note?"
I mean, sure that we were honest. I didn't mean to cause harm, but I'm not the leader of this tribe, so I'm not gonna say yes one way or the other on keeping the carts, taking the cart.
I mean, I don't think any
Leave
of
the
us is the leader, so I think us voting on that would be the best option.
Well, I don't know how your conversation went. And you came back in here in a hurry. Do you think the chance of working with this person is completely ruined, or is it still salvageable?
We didn't come to blows. He tried to give us the slip as we were walking out of the city. We may have been following him. I'm not entirely sure.
Yes.
Lyre did something when he went invisible. He broke off and run. We chased him. He went around a building. We lost sight of him.
Well,
He was also carrying a book.
if we leave the cart here, there's a chance that wolves will get it. We could return it into the gates, if that's better.
You tell him the south gate.
And then
Yeah.
we'll write a note and apologize in the note, I guess.
I have a bad idea.
Elena and Aranea, give me an intelligence check.
I have a really terrible idea.
Those
I
are
love really
usually
terrible
good to hear.
An intelligence check?
Yep, straight up check.
Okay.
Not a saving throw.
The 6?
I'm gonna.
2. Okay, we're fine.
I mean, this may be a stupid thing to do in Barovia, to be spending my 3rd level spell slots, but I'm feeling saucy today. I'm gonna summon a saber-toothed tiger.
Oof.
Okay.
You're gonna
Using
do
conjure
what?
elements.
Some
Oh,
Or using
saber-tooth
conjure
tiger.
animals. It allows one beast of challenge rating 2 or lower, which I just checked. Saber-toothed tigers are challenge rating 2.
Arena's currently like looking in her bag and not noticing this as she's looking for paper. Where did I put it?
Oh boy. Let's see.
Yo, I'm so sorry.
This is very amusing.
Also,
Yeah,
we're
how
still on
long
the
does this last?
If
in
this is,
map.
if this is how I
matters.
die, I feel fulfilled.
It's 1 hour. Okay. You guys see as if like a multiple buds of grass rapidly grow into like this green mist as the green mist solidifies, and another saber-toothed tiger, not armored, appears in front of you.
Oh, hey.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's like a cat that tried to attack us, or didn't attack, but ran from
He
us.
makes a motion on the like. I assume that Sabretooth is like pretty chill with me. So
Yeah.
I make a motion to like chest, like basically the area where the armor is. He like looks at y'all and like kind of motions there and like, and then says, "Oh, give me a hand here."
Elena
You-
will do
what do you
so.
want me to do?
Armor.
I have some scrap metal, but
Based off of what you saw earlier, Rock, the saber-toothed tiger was, it would be specifically custom fitted with half plate.
yeah, I was gonna say it's some good shit.
Shit.
You don't equip armor with like fucking plate or like scale mail or something like that. Nah.
Do you want us to give this creature to the person that we took the cart from?
Lyre scratches his head. Not apparent if he's thought this far.
Have it. Wait,
Or-
wait. Have it roar to lure the guy out. We all hide in the cart with the cat. It roars to get the guy over here. We have the lock. He can't lock us.
And then we do what?
Yell surprise? I don't know.
Why don't we just bring the cart back into the gates and we'll go and write a note that says we're sorry and just leave.
Oh, this is man. Should have thought about this in hindsight. What sex was the? This is gonna sound really strange. What sex is the saber-toothed tiger that attacked us?
You did not spend the time or really have the time to ascertain that.
I was underneath it.
Okay.
That you took the dodge action instead of inspecting the beast's sex.
Mhm.
That's fair enough. That's totally fair.
Mhm.
And if you want to deny this, I totally understand. But Lyre is a wiser creature than I am, and
Okay.
he would have made it female.
Okay.
And then he would ask it to make a mating noise.
Ovulate on demand.
Oh, you're putting the pressure on Joe. Look at him.
Oh, also, I didn't want to bug, but we're still on the in map, not on the. But
Yeah.
I don't know if it matters.
Give me
Fully
a
theater of the mind.
roll me a 1d20 -1, because you're using the charisma of the saber-toothed tiger.
Okay, I'm
Uh,
giving it guidance.
Okay, so 1d20 -1, plus your guidance with advantage.
This is the worst thing I've ever done. I'm so
This is
sorry,
the
DM.
best thing. This is the best thing. I don't know what
Alright,
you're
I'm just
talking
gonna roll
about.
this. I'm gonna create this twice as a d20 plus 3, or plus d4 -1. Good math. And then I'll do it once more.
Oh, man. Lyre, you're rolling on a. Oh man. The dice is telling the story, guys.
I'm
There-
so sorry, Joe.
there is. After you magically compel your summoned beast to roar, and its mating ritual, as best as this animal spirit inhabiting the flesh that you've created it knows how to do, there's a pause. And you hear two things. First, you hear a similar or distant sounding roar. Second, you hear a horn from inside the city start to sound.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Good note. Definitely sounds like the other tiger is responding. Give me a animal handling check, Lyre.
I need the guidance thing.
This is not how Barovia was supposed to go.
From your sounds and from the response of the animal, it does not sound like a territorial call, but it does sound like an interested mate. So, you anticipate that within its own time, the other tiger will probably return.
You want blue?
This is sadly the greatest achievement as a D&D player I've had.
Pretty fucking clever. You're like, what sex is it? I'm like, okay, it is this sex. I want mine to be this. I'm like, okay, it works.
Okay. Lyre looks at the others and says, I think I've got something. He says, wait! To the others.
You want us to just wait here?
He nods. And he's gonna ask the summoned creature to like he's like, I don't know how this I don't know how this whole well he just doesn't have the animal.
You
speaking
cannot
anymore.
communicate with it, but it can interpret your desires and commands.
Yeah, so my desire is to continue this mating charade as long as until the creature arrives there.
Okay.
The summoned tiger's having the life. Show up, just get fucked. Just get fucked.
And
So, are you gonna do something else?
he's gonna write a quick note and say to the group via note, prepare for capture.
Yeah, sure.
He nods.
Meanwhile, Aranea like, oh, but I'm in the middle of a note and I've made so many spelling errors already.
And he's gonna ritually prepare, if he can get away with it, speak with animals again.
You will not have time to do that.
Gotcha.
I will.
Aranea, there is a note available for you in the uppermost portion of the sections for you. Write what you're going to write on that. But we are going to be entering initiative.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Well, I guess if there's some sort of choke point that we have, I would like to cast Snare in that area.
You guys are on the hills on a smaller road outside the village. There is no real choke point that an animal would be forced to use.
Well, it will be somewhat near our pantomime tiger. It's a 5-foot square radius. I trust your judgment, Joe, if you want to just set it up somewhere. It takes 1 minute to cast.
It's huge.
It's huge. Let's see. 1 minute? You will not have 1 minute worth of time.
Okay, well, then I will not be able to cast Snare.
And this is not an
Oh,
armored
God.
one, right? This is like a.
The one closer by you is not armored. The one that's coming down from the woods is armored. So, I need all of you to roll initiative.
Mhm.
I can just... Let's see.
That's great.
So
And
but
where
just
did
want to be clear, we have attracted a whole other
You know what? That makes sense with her
saber
right
tooth.
noting.
No, the one in the woods is armored, yes?
Yes.
And the one that's by the gate is ours, which is not armored.
Yep. And I need to roll some other things.
Oh, okay. I guess I misinterpreted where the armor.
It ran
I
off
know.
into the woods.
Yeah, I
This is
got.
armored.
I'm good now.
This is Becky. One blue,
Okay.
Whoops.
one yellow.
I didn't mean to.
Rolling initiative. Ain't my best.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Attacking the Spocks.
What will the wacky Barovians do next?
Okay, that is not your initiative, and you guys, you rolled earlier. Actually, no, yours is a little higher than that. There you go. They will all go on the same turn. Okay. As you guys are waiting there, the other saber-toothed tiger continuing its sound, other guards off in the distance have freed the other two on the gate, albeit haggard. There are 5 guards that are coming from the gates. Seemingly, the other tiger is still not in sight.
Yeah.
But Gowain, it's your turn.
I guess I will move towards the gate.
Okay. I would say from the gate, you're probably a good like 40 feet off. Actually, no, you're yeah. Everyone's kind of like in the same area. Your tokens are still separated. You're about 40 feet off from the gate. You see there are four guards up on top of where they are roosted.
Are they?
One is actively blowing a horn.
Okay. And are they like aiming weapons at us or anything? Like more?
It looks like 2 of them are kind of getting up off their feet and standing up. But give me a perception check. Hard to tell at this point whether what they're going to do next or what they have readied.
Well, I'll move 30 feet, I guess, towards the gate, wherever that puts me, and just kind of be ready. I don't want to preemptively attack, so kind of watching for what they do. I guess I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. Rock.
I will do similar to Gowain. I will move up to, again, towards the gate. Kind of get in between get between our tiger and the gate if I can.
Mm-hmm.
I will use my bonus action to do my guardian and add temporary HP. And then I will use my action. As mirror image.
Okay. Let's see. With that, as you run up there, go in, you just kind of take a wider stance, ready for anything coming at you. You see Rock also stand up there, and then kind of like a discharge of sound and force erupt from him, and then multiple images of him surround himself. Okay, Elena.
Elena is going to ready a
That is not a spell I'm familiar with.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. God. Because I don't want to hurt the other one, but like.
You
If
don't see the
it's-
other one yet. You just see 4 guards on top of the outer walls. One of them's blowing a horn. The other one's helping the other 2 stand up right now.
Yeah, I think in good faith we're not meant to react to the other.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she's gonna ready a guiding bolt to whoever tries to harm them first. Like the guards.
You're going to prepare a guiding bolt to whoever attempts to harm
Oh,
any of your allies.
Yes.
What's the range in guiding bolt?
Guiding bolt.
I'm gonna say 60 feet. Because I want to be smart
Yeah,
for once. 60 feet.
No, it's 120.
Oh, shit.
Okay. All right, then you're fine where you are. You do not need to get in the same range as Gowain and Rock because of the 20-foot elevation. You are fine where you are. Okay, so you're holding a guiding bolt. So mark that spell consumed. And if someone attacks, you can take your action.
Okay, that's marked.
Another guard comes up, out towards the main part of the gate, with a crossbow. Fires at the braying animal. So it's up to you if you want to take that as an ally, as he is shooting a crossbow bolt at the saber-toothed tiger. Okay. As you launch a guiding bolt in there, as the man pulls up his crossbow to take a shot, you evaporate him into kind of white dust that floats up, charred remnants of his body remaining falling down with the armor and and his weapon.
As she hits him and she sees the white dusty particles, you have been relieved, she says.
You just hear Lyre scream in the background. You will never enter this town again.
The other guard quickly pull the lever and close the gate. And you hear. Let's see.
Well, that's at least a fix to our current guard problem.
You hear one of the guards shout out, "Agents of Strahd at the gate! Get more men!" As they're pulling down, some of them grabbing their crossbows and heading down off behind the walls, and the horn is still going off. As they are all out of sight, and the gates shut.
Okay.
Guys, we handled this really well. I'm proud of us.
just let him shoot the cat. It's okay.
If you are not providing any other, no. Before the cat's turn, it is going to continue braying, as that was his last guidance.
If I can give a free action before its turn to say something to it, I would give my intent to say, you can bray, but bray a little bit further from the gate.
it will shift towards the other side of the wagon and continue.
Okay.
Is your turn, Lyre?
Lyre's going to think very long and hard about what character he's going to reincarnate into. And then he's Jesus Christ. He's gonna cast Speak with Animals as an action instead of a ritual.
Okay.
Because he. Well, you know, I feel like I feel like there's a little bit of meta knowledge on that. I'm not sure if I would do that without knowing. I know there's something coming, and he doesn't have time. Yeah, I'll speak with animals in a single action using a spell slot instead of ritual.
Okay.
And I don't think
so-
there's much I can do with my bonus, so that's. I'll get behind cover.
Okay, yeah, you
Slowing
are
it
behind.
down.
Like, but on the road right there, between you and the saber-tooth tiger, is the wagon. So you are
Okay.
behind the wagon, unless you want to get behind the wagon, cover from the guards. Like, do you want to take cover from
I
this?
think I want
but-
cover from the guards. Yeah, I'm.
Okay,
That's my
So-
like. I don't know who else to take cover from right now. So
you're heading to the other side then. Okay.
yeah.
There is no beast that appears. Aranea, it's your turn.
Do I see anybody on the gates?
No, they have all actually gotten out of sight.
Well, I guess we can't return the wagon with the note that I just finished. I'm going to I don't know what to do. I'm going to I'm going to hold an action towards the gate, so if the gate opens and anybody comes to attack us, I'll cast Toll the Dead at them.
Okay.
I don't know what else to do. I was gonna use Mind Sliver on the dude blasting the horn, but I got a natural 1, so that's my turn. And if I can, partially hide behind the wagon, but I'm technically standing beside it, but it doesn't matter.
Lyre. That's dark, buddy.
I'll probably like move to like beside Lyre or something if I can.
Okay. You can. It's going to pretty much obstruct your vision, but you'll have cover.
I guess.
So you won't see them, but you'll have cover.
Oh, well, then that doesn't... Never mind. I'm just not gonna move. I don't know what to do. I can't fireball the gate today, so...
Okay. So you're holding your action to Toll the Dead in case another one of them attacks one of your allies?
Yes.
Okay. Gowain, you have seen one get obliterated by Elena, and the gates have shut. Your allies are reorganizing around the wagon, and the animal is still making very loud noises, but it's shifted over towards the wagon.
The animal, is this Lyre's animal making the noises, or the...
Yes.
Okay, yeah, alright. I'm gonna kind of ignore that. I'm gonna move, I guess, a little closer to the gate. And I'm just gonna yell out, we are not agents of Strahd. We mean you no harm.
We just murdered.
Some of us mean you no harm.
Most of us.
Stay behind your wall and you will be safe.
Make a perception check. With disadvantage.
I was gonna wait for it.
Perception, not persuasion.
Perception.
You hear them shouting from the other side that they are readying their crossbows, and that to get ready as they are going to strike and move out of sight. That'd be the end of your turn.
Alright.
Rock, it's your turn.
I'm going to make the dodge action.
Okay. With your multiple images up, you take the dodge action. Elena, it is your turn. There are no more guards visible.
Then I will, I guess, pass my turn because I don't know what else to do.
Would you like to hold an action or take the dodge action?
Yes, I'll take dodge.
Okay. On the guard's turn, 3 more guards arrive. There will be 6 crossbows aimed at Elena, as you have killed one of them. So, that'll be a 19 to hit with disadvantage.
That's, yep, that hits.
A 14 to hit.
Misses.
12 to hit.
Miss.
16 to hit.
Miss.
And a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Oh.
You suffer 23 points of piercing damage
Oh my god. Okay.
as
That's
the
not so
guards
nasty.
shift up and take a shot, and as they do, they head back down, and another one pops up and takes another shot. Aranea, you cast Toll the Dead on one of them. They need to make a Wisdom saving throw. What is your DC?
It is 15.
Where is it? I hate it when they're half visible. Here it is. Okay. And okay, you see as the first one rushes up and shoots Elena, and you hear her kind of grunt of pain. You release the spell, and you can see him clutching onto one of his arms as he looks like he is in severe agony, but still alive as he heads back down the stairs.
Was it his
The
left
horn
arm?
is continuing. With that, your animal is still making the loud noises.
How big is this cart?
Probably say 10 feet wide and maybe about like 20 feet long.
Okay. I instruct the Sabertooth to scrunch in onto the cart. I get on myself,
Okay.
and then I look at everybody and I say in 4 different voices, "Join me if you want to live." And I tell the horses in horse language to start moving slowly.
Okay. They start walking forward, slowly. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I need the players to be able to catch up. I don't want them to giddy up without them.
Yeah, I would say they go about like 5 feet. Like they're moving.
And how hurt did Elena? You got hurt
Yep, she got hurt.
like real good?
Well, I mean, she's
Looked like 2 of those bolts hit her and pierced the
Right.
plate.
yeah, pretty good.
Okay, I'm fuck. I need these spells to like make people not die in the future based on our events. So maybe later, Elena.
It's okay.
That's I
You'll be
will. You know what? I will. I feel like I've done too many things to prepare an action, so I think I've just gotta. I'll go into starry form. That's what I'll do.
What kind?
As chalice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good choice. With that, bursting out of the woods comes the armored tiger that rushes up quite close to the wagon. But, oh, Irina, I always forget your initiative. You're there. As it kind of pauses towards the wagon, as it hears the sound coming out of it, it kind of pauses as it's standing a bit of a distance away. Some of its fur up, mainly kept down by the armor, as it's looking uncertain with Aranea and Irina nearby. It's
I've spoken a lot, Helios, so just let me know when I'm allowed to speak again, based on like round rules or whatever.
to peek again.
Speak, like to say more. I know I've said plenty, so.
I could say you could say something again, but this would be your reaction.
Sure. My reaction is to the saber-toothed tiger. It says, "We're your friends. Come back on board. Free mate."
Good one, Lyre. Good one.
Gotta make it fast. Gotta sell it.
Considering the situation and considering you didn't attack it earlier, give me a straight persuasion check.
Okay.
Go burb.
Jesus
Can't
Christ.
go, burp.
Ugh. Wait, I will use my non-fading inspiration.
Yeah.
So it's good to hold on to things.
Fucking
It does not run away, but it is still looking uncertain as it is maintaining its position and kind of just slowly creeping over a bit closer towards the road, but mainly looking at Arena and Aranea. Aranea.
Should I do something really bad, guys?
Why not? You wouldn't be the first.
I've got a really good plan. And I don't.
No, I should save it. Okay, I'm going to like run up alongside the wagon. But I'm not gonna get on yet. And kind of just stay with it. So I guess I'm here.
The only real entrances are on the back. There's only a door, and then there's the riding front of where the horses could be, directed from.
Right.
And the back of the wagon is pretty full already.
No, I meant like I just want to walk alongside the wagon. Because it's only going like 5 feet until we all get on,
okay,
right?
yeah.
And then when I'm up alongside the wagon, the next time I see a guard attack, I'm going to hold my action for a fireball.
Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
If one of the party members gets hit.
Okay.
This is easily
Wait.
the D&D experience.
I'm gonna fireball the fucking gate guys and the guards, and then I'm gonna have to probably not freak out in character.
Okay, so mark off that spell slot. You're holding it.
Yeah,
It
I'm
is
holding
consumed.
it.
As the flames start to flicker around your fingers, maintained by your incompletion of the spell.
Yeah,
Gowain, it's your turn.
my free action is me going, please don't come out, please don't come out, please don't come out, please don't come out.
My plans are completely foiled.
Yeah.
I am going to just call out again. This is your final warning. Do not dare attack us. I'm going to move back towards the cart, I guess, a little bit, and if calling out is not my action, I will take the dodge action.
They don't seem to be responsive to any of your words, so you can take the dodge action.
All right.
Irina will move on initiative 20 because I always forget to roll her. She will move closer towards the cart with Aranea on the other side of it. Rock.
Step 1, cast Sanctuary on self.
Okay.
Step 2, have helmet peel back to show Hob-Goblin face.
Okay. There are no guards on the gate to see.
Step 3, yell, I am the devil, face me.
Oh no.
You're causing Aranea to like go crazy.
You said if they get hurt.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
This is ridiculous.
You know how hard it is for me to get hurt right now? Oh, I forgot to do it with disadvantage.
Yeah, I see what you're doing.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
Okay. And I will stay where I am, in front of the gate, right out in the open.
Okay. Elena,
Mm.
it's your turn. You've seen Gowain step back, Everyone else kind of gathered around the wagon. Rock unveiling his helmet and standing, rippling images around him, kind of dancing around him as he stands in front of the gate.
I'm going to step around the wagon to the wagon. That way I can get cover. And then I'm gonna cast Healing Word. No, wait. Cure Wounds on myself. My domain thing.
Yep.
At
Go ahead and
first
cast it.
level.
Make sure you apply your life domain
So-
bonuses.
Domain. Cure Wounds. Where does it say that at? I can't.
You have like 2 feats. One's like Blessed Healer, and the other one's something else. Feel free to add the 10 now, and whatever the other bonuses are appropriate, you can add them afterwards. But
Okay.
I'm not going to look at your skills. That is up for you. If it's a detriment because you don't know your own class, that's on you. But so you heal 10 plus to be determined. Anything else you want to do for the turn?
+2. +2. Okay. No.
Okay. You kind of pull one of the crossbow bolts out and staunch the bleeding as you feel your wounds heal a bit, but fuck, they got you good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One of the gate guards is going to take a shot at Rock. He will get the shot off before Aranea gets her fireball off, but that will be immediately.
Sanctuary.
He's still going to take a shot.
You have to make a wisdom saving throw to make the shot, even.
Mirror image is not concentration, right? Yeah, that's blur.
Either is. Let me link
What's
it
your
for you.
DC?
16 wisdom.
He goes and aims it, and kind of like looks down, takes another. Actually, I have to look at Sanctuary.
Let me link it for you real quick.
I know what you're trying to do though. You're just like, I don't want a fireball hitting this.
Okay. And as he goes to aim down and pull the trigger at you, he kind of like looks, takes another look back, then aims at Gowain, and is going to take a shot instead, as he can redirect his shot.
Yes, he can. It's unfortunate, but
For a 22 to hit
That'll hit.
with disadvantage,
on Gowain. Why would Gowain have disadvantage?
he took the dodge action.
Did you take a dodge action?
Did take the dodge action. Yeah,
That's a good point.
thank you. Please
Still
speak to my
22 to hit.
attorney.
Still trying
You're-
to. Shit.
He rolled a 24 the second time.
Ah, damn. Well, I
So. Okay.
Oh,
You take 13 points of piercing damage. Gowain. As there is a sudden small flicker of fire shot up towards the gate
Nice.
as it erupts. As that is more than enough to kill all of these.
Yeah,
As
I needed to.
Rock, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as well.
Hey, that might be good for us. There's no witnesses.
yeah.
It's tremendously evil. But no
God.
witness.
I think
What's
I
your
made it.
DC? What's your DC, Aranea?
It's a dexterity saving throw 15.
Okay,
I
so
made it.
Rock, you take 9 points of fire damage.
I didn't realize you were in the range of that. I'm sorry.
Yes. You rolled
I know.
terribly on that.
You did. There were so many ones.
A lot of ones. As there are screams of men burning to death on the other side, as it sounds horrific, before they fade, and the gate is charred and blackened, but still standing.
Is the horn gone? Is the horn still sounding?
The horn is not sounding from this part of the city, no.
I have to move.
Is the gate on fire?
No.
The gate is a catch flame, yes. Has caught flame.
Oh. Yeah.
I guess it's made out of wood. It is not treated.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn, Vallakians.
With that, Lyre, you hop out of the cart.
No. My summoned tiger hops out of the cart. I stay in that damn thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So the tiger will hop. Well, there's enough room in the cart for like all of us, right? Just not with the tiger.
Right.
Okay, great. I mean, unless I can ride the tiger.
Do you want to ride the tiger?
Someone else says the map.
I don't know. I feel like this is gonna end up with me falling off the tiger. Does my character? Okay, here's the question: does my character understand the feasibility of riding a summoned tiger?
It can be done. You don't have saber-toothed bareback riding experience, though.
Okay, and
The other one does.
if one doesn't have saber-tooth bareback riding experience, what skill or whatever substitutes?
This
that have to
probably would
rolled?
be an acrobatics check
Acrobatics.
to maintain your balance on this beast, because it is not going to fight you at all because it is your summon. But this
Yeah.
would be, as it is trying to move at fast pace, you trying to shift your body appropriately with it to maintain your stability.
Okay. I'm trying to understand something about myself. If the aesthetics of riding a saber-toothed tiger is really worth the risk.
I think it is, but
It's awesome,
Yeah,
Sonic.
I'm
Do you have the power?
I have proficiency in acrobatics. So
Okay.
I'm getting on the saber-toothed tiger. And I'm getting off with it. And we're gonna ride cart side for cover.
okay. You give me a you can give me an acrobatics check with advantage as the beast is fully working with you and is under your control. You easily are riding this bird as many of the saber-toothed tiger riders in the past going to raid settlements have. You are one with the saber-toothed tiger.
I can dine.
Is your name Adam? Did you come from Castle Grayskull? Do you have the power?
And I'm gonna tell the saber-tooth. I can't convince this other saber to follow us. So it really has to ham it up with the whole "come with us" thing. It's gonna have to do it for me. All right.
I
And,
mean, you can try to talk to the other one again.
Oh,
It
true.
might get a higher DC than it was before, but this will be your action.
Yeah, I'll just look back at it and say, "There's food too." He's
think
trying to
I
go
still
for
have
the
that
base
save.
instincts. You know, it's just an animal.
Is your other saber-toothed tiger still moaning?
Oh yes.
Jesus.
I told it to ham it up. Actually,
Is it harder to ride with the saber tooth presenting its ass in the air with its tail straight up?
I'm sweating. Do I roll
Hers
now?
is a dark and serious setting. Roll of terror.
I
Give me a
never thought I'd
persuasion.
roll that fucks up.
Give me
Alright, persuasion.
your persuasion check.
Sure.
I'm expecting the mist to close in, Strahd to show up and just be like, I can't even.
Just get out.
It's not a bad roll.
The armored saber-toothed tiger is following in tow with you.
All right. Being a true team player.
Yeah.
I'm checking my rations for meat.
Does Lyre normally eat meat?
Do I still have my steak that I bought
yeah,
from the?
I would assume Lyre would just be an omnivore. He'd have like a variety thing.
You would have some meat in your rations, so I would say it would take an action to get out and get your rations, like find that part and bits.
Oh,
Um,
oh yeah. I'm
you
true
never-
to my word. So I'm pulling the meat portion out with my action.
Okay,
and
you already,
hanging it
you
out.
already used your action to talk
Oh,
to
okay.
the beast. That was your action.
Oh,
The
yeah.
mounting your animal and everything was like your free action. You're like free up for the turn. But
Got it.
speaking back to the beast, making a persuasion check, that was your action for the turn.
Joe.
Then
I
that's
still have
all I
my
got.
steak.
You never said that you took the steak with you.
Okay.
You brought it up
Let's get
to
there.
the
I don't-
individual in the inn. He did not accept it. So I would say that, do you think the sensibility of Rock would take it with him? A
He's kind of
warm,
weird,
hot
but-
steak?
Yeah, no, God damn it. He's fucking awkward as hell, though.
I could see him dropping it on the floor, but I could also seeing him putting it in his pocket.
Yeah.
I know.
I could see
What
him
if
just
I get a
shoving
fair
it into a
roll?
random pocket for some reason.
Give me a 1d2.
1d2.
One's on the floor, two's in your pocket.
You two.
Declare these things in the future. You never know when small things might help you.
Yep.
It is in your pocket. It is moist, warm, and still there.
Wonderful. So we have a stake or tiger, whatever.
Okay,
That's
the
fine.
armored saber-tooth tiger is riding alongside Lyre. Whether its patience with the rider will wane in time, you are unsure, but for now it seems to be following you and not savaging you.
Okay.
Aranea, the embers and smoke from the gate are quite large. It is intact, but it is on fire, and the fire is spreading along the wooden gate that surrounds Vallaki.
The hell with that town.
Aranea is going to just go and follow the wagon, and she's going to try and climb up into the front.
Okay, it is still going slow, as it has not been directed otherwise, and there is no riders directing it. You can climb up the front.
And she's just going to wait until everybody's in the wagon and then probably continue wherever we're going.
Okay. Gowain.
Yeah, Gowain's gonna, I guess, look for a way into the wagon. If there's a spot. I guess maybe
You could hop up front with Aranea, otherwise you'd have to go around the back, and you're not sure what's in the back. But you can see both these tigers are on the side, so both are probably free. So Aranea, the seat next to Aranea, because there's two seats up front, and then there's space in the back.
I'll hop in the seat up front, and I'm gonna pull out some rations and use prestidigitation to try and make them flavored, meaty bite flavored.
Okay.
Yummix.
Any particular meat?
I don't know. Pork.
Okay. You head up there and you start rifling through your bag quickly. I will say rifling through your bag and getting your rations out will be your action. Prestidigitation is its own action.
Okay, I'll get the rations out this turn and prepare to prestidigitate next turn.
Rock, it's your turn. You're on fire!
Slightly.
Yes, you're singed.
He's going to back up from the gate. Turn back, look at the cart, and yell, "Go!" And he'll move 30 feet and take the dodge action. He is
30 feet
being
in what way?
vanguard. Towards the cart, away from the gate. He's being the vanguard.
Okay,
He's guarding the van.
the cart's probably 20 feet away right now from where you're at.
Basically, he wants to be in between the gate and the cart. He wants to be the guard.
Tracking that. Yep. Elena?
Yeah, Elena's gonna get in. We'll see. What spots of the cart is free and what's not?
The front is completely occupied. From what you can see, it looks like there's probably no one in the back. Irina hopped in the back on initiative 20, but besides that, like all the large things you'd expect to be back there are riding alongside of it with a surprisingly impressive riding Lyre on top of a tiger. Never thought cat and bird would get along so well.
She's gonna stare at awe or in awe for like a second before jumping into the back of the cart.
Okay, you can do that. So you and Irina are in the back of the cart, Aranea and Gowain are in the front. Lyre is riding side saddle on saber-tooth tiger with a pining lover behind him and Rock. With that, we are going to get out of initiative as the guards on this side of the city have been murdered.
Whoops.
Aranea, Gowain, where are you two directing the cart?
I was going to direct the cart southwards, probably towards the Vistani camp, and then towards the observatory.
Okay. So you're going through the Vistani camp?
Yeah.
Or are you taking the cart? Okay.
Through the Vistani camp.
Um,
Or
yeah,
if
and I guess
that's
if the other
where
tiger
we're
looks like
supposed
it's gonna. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying if that's where I was supposed to bring it. I'm unsure if I'm
You
supposed to bring it
drivers, you two are literally steering this wagon. Lyre and the other
Yes,
saber-tooth
no,
tiger
I
can
meant.
go about their own way, but you two, you telling me where you're going
Yep.
Okay.
So Lyre's gonna, but like, I guess DM, tell me when I'm on like the 30-minute mark for this spell.
is not that far to the Vistani camp. It's
Okay.
maybe about like 10 minutes to the Vistani camp.
No,
Awesome.
I
don't
meant.
wanna- I don't want to miss my time window.
I just meant like earlier when we were talking because it's been a while. We were heading to the Vistani camp after, or heading straight to the observatory. That's what I don't remember when we were
made that-
discussing where to go.
You guys never made this
figured it
decision.
out. But what time of day is it?
It's like midday,
Midday?
probably about noon. I'll say. Any of the discussion that you guys are having now, you're having outside the city, and this is occurring.
Okay.
Time is passing.
Should we just ride down the road towards the observatory? Try and get close and set up
Sure,
near there, or
let's.
head.
Yeah, I think that'd be better. Let's not implicate the Vistani at all.
Yeah, let's head to the observatory. Sorry, I misspoke. That's my fault.
There is no clear-cut road to the observatory. It is pointed in a direction from the Vistani camp into the woods. You guys do not know precisely the way to get there.
Oh.
You have
It
not
looks like there
scouted it
was
out.
a road heading west from where we were at. If that's the
Oh,
case, maybe we should just
Yeah.
ride down that road.
Yeah, west of the river, and then it was. Since we do have the, I guess I can't see the map.
I'll put you on the map
okay.
because you guys did acquire a map. The observatory is through the woods further down from the Vistani camp. There is no known road that goes down there. The road that continues further west goes over the river.
Yeah, so going through the Vistani camp and then hitting
Westward until we hit a river.
this road, or until we hit the river, would be the best option to go either point.
Yeah. Basically, let's head west till we hit the river, and then we could search for that observatory, or if we could see the observatory as we approach, assuming it's going to be taller than the trees, and we would be able to get
Yeah.
a vantage point.
So basically where I would be guiding the car is I'd be going like either through or around the Vistani camp and then heading towards the river, which would be westward.
I need you to tell me which, through or around.
Around.
Okay.
Why did I jump into the driver's seat, guys? I'm the most indecisive person in like my life. It's the worst.
Lyre, give me a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
Everybody mute yourselves except Lyre.
As they're traveling down the road, Aranea is currently wiping and hiding her tears and drying them with prestidigitation. Gowain notices because he's sitting close also, because he's now a close friend of hers. She definitely feels guilty for what she did. They might not have deserved it. They were still humans, but they were enemies. She'll definitely think about her mistakes and what she did. know, she's just currently making sure that she goes around the forest in a very nice, protective way.
Hey.
Okay. So wait, not Gowain, but
Yep.
so what you can tell, everyone else is not privy to this, but I don't mind describing it. What you can tell is that the animal is quite torn between the bait that you're providing with the other saber-tooth tiger and an instinct, an urge, an impulse, as a trained animal would have to kill something on sight, as is passing, as you are passing from a distance to Vistani camp. You get the idea that if you probably would have went through the Vistani camp, that this creature would have had far less restraint and probably would have given in to whatever impulses that it had. Why it has those, you don't know.
Okay.
But
I'm
you
gonna-
get the idea that either the colors or the Vistani seem to be a trigger for it.
Yep, I'm gonna twirl my mount around. If I have the ability, I'm gonna druid craft the smell of a tantalizing saber-tooth tiger. I'm just,
Oh,
I'm just
no.
amplifying what I'm smelling and leading him back up northwest instead of south. We're pulling away from that camp.
You guys are on about like the edge of the camp. So if you go northwest, you'll go through the camp. So if you continue further south, you will continue into the woods, and you will go into potentially the area where the observatory is.
So again,
So-
I'm gonna skirt away from the camp, drifting by the armored one, and druidcraft to amplify whatever smell.
With
Working.
with the check you have made and that it follows you.
Okay.
Though any closer, then you get the idea that it would be far harder to dissuade such a creature. You
Okay.
guys smell quite the strong smell up here as Lyre Lyre pulls off further into the woods, away from the clearing, more difficult terrain, and potentially a place where you cannot take the wagon.
Mhm.
And he we're at a very if we can't take the wagon, we're at a important crossroads.
Can I use mold earth to excavate the area and make it not difficult terrain by 5 feet? It's 5 feet though.
It
I'd
would
have
take
to-
an extensive amount of time, and that would not dislodge trees or large rocks.
Okay, never mind.
And it's primarily trees that
yeah.
are in your way.
I'm gonna ask the horses, hey, would you like being ridden right now?
Sure. Yeah.
I look at the group.
Well, I mean, I guess we can just not take the wagon.
Yeah, I don't know if the wagon, like the wagons can stay. Can
Pretty nice
And-
wagon. I don't know,
plus-
guys.
might also throw off. Well, it might also implicate this but it's I mean, either we ditch all this stuff or we take what we can, right? So Lyre's he points at the two horses and like points at the reins and makes them and then tells the armored one like, hey, we're almost where you can do whatever you want, but we're just going a little further out.
It growls with impatience, no discernible words, but it is acquiescing.
Okay.
Uh,
Right.
Rock's
It's up to
gonna
you
take
guys
out-
what you do now.
Brock's gonna take out his pocket stake and offer it to the armored one.
Make animal handling check.
Oh god, this is gonna go well. Pocket stake.
It's a good. It's
Kind,
bad.
kind of calming it down, and approaching it not too aggressively or meekly. You offer one of its foods that has been eating quite frequently here, and it eats it, and rather deftly does not bite you. And it seems to calm down its composure a bit. It seems to be more responsive to you guys now.
Hey.
Okay. So you guys are ditching the wagon at the Vistani camp on the outskirts of it.
I will.
All right, guys.
will-
I've taken you this far. Help me out here.
Who wants to ride a horse? I
I will.
prefer to walk.
Aranea is already walking ahead. She's like 5, maybe 10 feet ahead. She's slow today.
So
I
then-
mean, I'm fine walking. I don't get along with horses. They don't like hobgoblins.
So Elena is on a horse and the other horse is unmounted.
Arena.
Irina will get on the horse. Okay, yeah. Irina will head on the horse as well, and you guys are heading into the woods, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, you guys can continue for a bit. Whoever is leading the way, give me a survival check to attempt to navigate your way towards the observatory.
I can probably help with this. Nobody else. Survive.
Are you cutting
One
out,
person
Aaron?
who's ever leading the way.
Okay.
He said
I
he
brought
said
up-
he could help.
I mean,
vote
I'll
for-
I'll lead it too. I mean, not
vote
bad
for
at it. I'm not proficient, but I'm got +5 wisdom. A little meta.
Yeah.
But he's from the forest, so he'll give it a shot if he else jumps at it.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with the bird handling this.
There's many people there. You can roll with advantage. I'm sure someone would assist you. It's not beyond the imagination that would happen. Okay. You guys get lost.
Oh.
But there is plenty of area available for any animalistic needs that need to be taken care of. And there does not appear to be any sounds of pursuers. However, with your passive perceptions, there are sounds of distant wolves.
So Lyre's gonna. Yeah, I don't know how many minutes it's been. Lyre says to the
At this point, it's probably been, since you've summoned it and everything, about 25 minutes have passed.
how impatient is the armored wagon?
Considering how Rock definitely handled it, it's relatively calm at this time. But it's definitely looking to bang.
Okay. Says, look, I'm gonna give you some privacy here, because nobody wants to see this.
Yeah.
And he says, this is another thing. Before we do this, I got a proposition for you.
Oh no.
Right, this is more intent than exact words, but
Yeah. Okay.
says, I'm gonna level with you. I only know this saber-tooth a little bit. We're friends, okay? But you stick with me, and I can bring this one about a couple times a week, you know? We got food out here. I'm just letting you know, this could be the start of a really great relationship.
It will stare at you. Make a persuasion check. With advantage, considering Rock assisting like that and rolling a natural 20.
Okay, and is guidance allowed on that?
Yes.
You're gonna put like some mint spray in your mouth before you go to. All right, I got it.
Jesus Christ.
It seems very impatient for you to dismount the animal and does not care for your words.
Okay, I'll say we'll talk later. And I tell the creature to go disappear in the woods and allow the DM to fade to black because nobody wants this.
As your animal frolics with haste off into the woods, there are some very angry
I'll tell it to come back
cats-
when it's done.
very angry cat sounds off in the distance,
Okay.
or energetic.
Christ. Curse of Strahd, everybody.
The power of imagination.
I'm sorry, guys.
If
No,
it works, it works.
It's so well done.
It's perfect.
The other saber-toothed tiger was quite literally pent up, in many ways. In the wagon, particularly.
Yeah.
But yes, you guys have time to discuss on how you want to continue from here. You guys don't quite know where you are in the woods at this point. It's more of haste and rush getting you this far, and to not lose such a exotic creature which you have retained. You are in the woods somewhere. I'm not going to put you on the map because I know where you are in the woods, but you guys can decide what to do next. Pretty much. That's very accurate.
Yeah,
By the way, Lyre, you can have inspiration for this whole stupid
Yeah,
situation.
yeah.
I love it.
He deserves
Thanks,
it.
Very amusing.
I'm struggling out here. Okay.
I mean, we should be able to figure out where we've been, right? Can we find our footprints? Like, is it just like we've been going in circles? That sort of thing?
Give me a survival check
Yeah.
to try to backtrack the path that you came in the haste.
Oh.
Um,
I got it, guys.
as you do start looking around, you do notice that you are kind of circling yourself, and you are
Oh.
not really making any progress or losing any. You are roughly in the same spot.
Well, I mean, isn't
Would-
there like this thing about if moss grows on like one side of the tree, then it'll lead you to water or something like that?
Probably the kind of knowledge Bible check ran into. I failed that pretty hard, so I guess I forgot today.
Yes, that's knowledge a survival check would grant you.
Could I
Can
use
I
a
try?
check to make a magnet to find north?
You do not have the proper materials on you.
Can I try
Very good.
my hand at locating where we're at?
You can give me a survival check with increasing DC as each of you are failing this.
Okay.
If any of you would like to aid each other, I would highly recommend this.
I will help.
Okay.
Because I can't make magnets.
Hey, look at there.
Elena, as the as the large cats finish their business and come back, you're able to kind of tell from what fragments of light are coming through the canopy of the tree and from the covered sky, based on where you think the sun might be, if there is one here. And based on that and some of the paths that Aranea was able to backtrack, you're able to find one that you guys actually did come from.
Mhm.
You were able to find your way
Mhm.
over towards where the observatory is, I would say with another 20 minutes that have gone by. So Lyre, this would be a total of 45 minutes of your spell. I believe it's an hour long that have occured.
Okay. I'm writing up a little speech for this cat, so I don't fuck this up a second time.
Okay. All of you have arrived at the outside of the observatory. Where are you? I put here somewhere. Here it is.
Druids, the bards of nature.
Ooh,
Okay.
look at this map.
That really is a true statement.
It's very nice.
That's a little bridge, I take.
I like how the trees are those trees.
Yes.
I like how they look like little sushi rolls.
Giant cabbages.
Actually, I'll just give it to you like that so you guys can see everything. It's pretty wide. Yeah.
Eek.
Okay.
Horse. Horse.
Yes.
Which horse am I on? Am I on the stallion?
You did not specify which one you wanted to be on,
Oh, okay.
so you do not know.
Okay.
Okay. That one's yours, and that one's mine. The green one's yours, Lyre. You guys can see it's midday. There's a large scope coming out of this metal domed building. This path looks rather overgrown. untrodden, and only kind of opened up to actual path as you got approached this close to it. No one has tread in a long time. What would you all like to do?
I'm almost done with this.
I will let Lyre make his thing. But I would think that if we're going to have to camp out here, we need to either A, make a choke point where things can only come from us from one angle, or B, go up inside the observatory and we can camp out there for the night. Right now, we are letting Lyre deal with the saber-tooth tigers.
I'd like to be in somewhere warm tonight.
And inside
How, I mean, we were told the observatory is dangerous, right?
he basically said everyone was dangerous.
Just wonder if we should, prepare here and rest up before we head in there. Something bad.
Take an hour rest or so.
Okay. So before, nice though. Before this this time is I don't know,
Cutting.
like how,
Kind of cutting out there.
yeah. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know how often these creatures mate or whatever, but it can't be like all the goddamn time.
Yes. No, it's not.
So he walks up to the creature and he offers another like portion of meat from his own ration, and
Okay.
and begins to, and like as he does that, he's gonna speak to it. He's gonna use his most calm but assertive language here. It says, "I understand that your master is kept in bed, perhaps entertained as we can offer you Q summon purrs as I cast craft.
You're cutting out again.
You're cutting out, yeah.
Oh, Q the summon creature. I'll make a purr as I cast Druid craft to make its mane blow in the wind.
Okay.
For effect, and
Yeah.
and then I say, as we have proven, we offer meat and companionship. We act as a pack. We hunt and we kill together. This is your call.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
God.
Of course, I'll try to be adding the D4 guidance. Guidance. Okay.
You want to leave it at that?
The chance of me rolling higher.
It's like it's the Monty Hall problem. He just showed you the door with the goat
20
behind it.
Yeah, there's a 20. This is for the big stuff. A 20% chance I can roll higher than that. So if I can run, I'll take my inspiration. Run one last time. Is that allowed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, okay. That doesn't guarantee anything. I know. It's worth the inspiration.
And Joe's like, how did they fuck up my campaign?
Well, the
So-
inspiration gives you a reroll, and you have advantage, so you get a reroll again.
Oh, shit, okay.
Because that has half the advantage. Okay. There's a pause. It shifts over to you. Its gaze burrowing down on you because it is quite larger than you. This is a massive beast. Your deep, low growl come out. I will follow for now.
Hey.
And that's where we're going to end this session.
Oh yeah.
Christ.